Any minute, dude. Any minute. I'm gonna have this, and Outsider's gonna have to cut out a lot of this stuff. But hey, welcome to my 25,000 day world tour. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, come check out the channel. We stream here every single day, live on Twitch. So hopefully you guys got your snacks, got your drinks, because we're about to go through probably about 2 hours worth of full content. And we're gonna start here with one of our latest projects, God of Celebrations. We built this one for Sizzlesaur. We built everything for you guys on the community. And let me show you guys a few things here first. So we are at 25,033 days currently as of right now. Stats. We are currently at 0.71 of an entire year of gameplay, which is equivalent to about 6,200 hours plus. So and like I said, we do live stream this world every single day over on Twitch. Without further ado, let's get into this. We're going to start over here at Sizzlesaur's Ascension. So let's start from down here. We're going to try to do a full walkthrough, and we'll start right over here with one of our third end builds, where I was currently trying to push my organics with the blossom trees to really kind of bring and frame this whole build together. We have a bunch of really cool stuff here. So one of them being, we built these spotlights right here, that cascade lights going on up, just trying to play around with a little bit of shaders. We have these fountains right here that are supposed to be like holographic fountains. When we work our way over here, we have ourselves some really cool gazebos. This is just for the people on Twitch and stuff like that, so they can have their own little armor stand set up in the world. We do a lot of that. As we come over here, we've done a little bit of the Sizzlesaur for Sizzlesaur, God of Celebrations here. But this build has a lot of amazing things here. So one of the biggest things that we have on the channel is the ability to ascend. So if you guys want to be able to ascend in this world, it basically means that I pretty much build you a build with your title. So this is our board of achievements right here. Everything that we've accomplished in the 25,000 days, because it's an absolute lot. This right here is all of our Ascension banners that you can customize and put on your own Hall of Fame plot later on. These are all the Ascensions that we've completed and we'll be walking through today. If you guys see any of this, this is a mod that allows us to customize our own texture packs with the paintings. So these are all the Ascensions that we've completed. We have 71 or 72 full Ascensions in this world. So we have a lot of work done. Officially done 21 of them. Moving on to the 23rd. 22nd. I know how to count. We're going to have all the farms we've completed in this world. More Ascensions right here. All of the blocks that we've gotten into the millions right here. So this is our all of our big milestones. 2 million Netherrack, 1 million of this. And so on and so forth. Everybody who's ever ascended in this world that has a title, all in here. We have 20 full pages. And this is basically how we do our content around here. As we base it off of what you guys tell me, what your title is, and then I'll build you something. So like I said, this one is the God of Celebrations. So let's get into it. I'll show you guys where Sizzlesaur is at the end of this tour right here. So anyways, I wanted to create a little bit more of a manicured look over here, making everything look a little bit more like modern and a little bit very, very bright. I love the way that quartz looks inside of the end. I think it really pops. This is actually a redstone testing facility for rockets. So this floor is actually functional. So I can pull this lever right here and it will actually fire off rockets into here. So we can actually show you guys that right now. If I wanted to create a rocket real quick, say we wanted to make a green rocket, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Come inside of here. So this is exactly what this thing does. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's so many different things that you could do with rockets. And for celebrations, it only makes sense. So if I pop that in here, and we wanted to see what it would look like with different modifiers for big events, We come inside of here with a nice dark background so we can actually see what the firework looks like itself. So this floor is actually functional. We'll come over here. Over here is where we actually farm a ton of our dyes in this world. So if we come around here, we have 4 of these gazebos, just for symmetry's sake. We wanted to try to play around with a little bit of a floor design here too. Playing around with tuff, acacia, and a little bit of like a weave pattern. This right here is a quad flower farm. So we could do that. Behind this wall, currently not on, we have a sea pickle farm. If we want to have lime green dye, for those of you guys who don't know, because it's not actually a very well-known fact, you can actually smelt sea pickles for lime green dye, and then it will just collect into a system for us. This project's not 100% complete, so we still need to put our guards and everything like that in here. So if we come up here, I can show you guys a little bit of the concept for the roof here. So this is supposed to be an exploding firework and a really cool heart. So if I slap on the shaders, you guys will see that it kind of looks like a big giant firework that's exploding with confetti all around and the heart that goes all the way across. I think that's a really cool effect. We'll come around here. Over here is where Sizzlesaur hangs out. Like I said, the god of celebration. So I built him here. We have bigger fireworks shows that go on back here against the void. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about the concept of what we want to make our end look like here. So this is Sizzlesaur right here. He's got the Python's head from Hermitcraft. We've got a couple data packs that I will go over and make sure that they're in the description down below. But he's always watching the fireworks with us. And then he's got his party room back here. Not 100% done yet, because we can only get as much done as possible. So he's got a little bit of a table. Let me crank the render distance for you guys, and I can show you guys a little bit of the concept behind why we're doing things in the end the way that we're doing it. The way it will make a little bit more sense. So for those of you guys who don't know this, the end is about 1,000 blocks from the outer islands all the way around in a big giant circle. And this just goes to show you how close we are to the outer islands from our build over here. The outer islands are over here. That's where our build is. We're slowly expanding on our way in. And let me show you guys a couple more of the ascensions that we have here, because we also have Turtle Master, God of Portals, and a couple really cool farms around here. So let me just turn down the render distance. Otherwise, I literally will crash my game. And for those of you guys who are looking for the stats and all that kind of stuff, we'll make sure that we have a tour of the stats as well, because I know there's a lot of you guys who are going to be very, very interested in that as well. So walking on down here, this is basically where my end hub is at. This is where all of my portals are at. We mined out our entire end island, most of it by pickaxe. So if you check out this, we finished at 896,000 endstone mined in this world. A lot of this was pickaxe, but we also did a lot of it with TNT as well. We don't duplicate TNT, but what we did do was we just crafted up an absolute ton of it. So this is my next project right here. This one is built for Tanieh. So every single one of our hearts is decked out for the portals, all the hardcore hearts. We have the Enderman farm up here, one of many. We have 3 Enderman farms out here. I mined out only one of the pillars, like down below. That's why there's a piece of bedrock just chilling. But it all starts down here. So let me show you guys where Tanieh's at on the gazebo. So if we come down here, we have the gazebo. So Tanieh sits on his throne with all of his guards. This is the obsidian platform where you first spawn in. And we got this little area right here. You guys can see we got a little bit of a floating lush island, a little bit of a floating corrupted island to hide our beacons, so we can have beacon effects. Then we got these really cool mushrooms, which kind of have like a really cool like thing here. But this is where we farm the wither, basically. We've killed over 1,480 withers in this world. So I could just set up this to either yeet or not yeet, so I can demonstrate that for you guys if I wanted to spawn in a wither. I think I've got all the resources here for it. So if we wanted to do this real quick, we can get wither roses from this place. So we just set up our wither like this, set them up like this, except we don't want to blow our eardrums out. We throw that guy down. And you guys will see that all the Endermen that fall down from there are all one hit. So when the Wither blows up, he actually kills all the Endermen in the chamber, creating a bunch of Wither Roses, which is really useful for using dyes or also spawn-proofing certain builds. Because for those of you guys who don't know, if a mob can take damage on a block, it will not be able to spawn. So that's a pretty cool mechanic of the game. And then obviously we've got mob heads and everything like that. We don't need any of this. We'll just chuck that in there. Or we could just turn it off and everything gets yeeted into the void. So this is where we get a lot of our stars at. It's a pretty cool farm. It looks like they're all kind of falling out of the nose and everything like that. We'll just turn our volume back on because this is weird, champ. But yeah, we got the gazebos and everything like that. We don't really use these portals. They're just for decoration. We'll come across here and I can show you guys a little bit of why we have these mushrooms and why there's a turtle basically swimming through the void. So this is the turtle master. I wanted to make a tropical island on a turtle and in a sandcastle. We built this one for CatCumber. So he is the turtle master himself. We also have a turtle farm here if we need any turtle eggs. So he sits here on his throne. It's supposed to be like kind of like a cracked egg, like a little turtle egg. And then of course he's got his guards here. We have turtles all over the place. I think this is also when the axolotls first came into the game as well. So we were obviously going pretty ham with the axolotls and learning all kinds of cool stuff about that. So and this is also the first time we ever really got to do like tropical trees and stuff like that. We got like these little bird nests, nice little fountain right here. You'll see everybody. These are called immortalizers in my world. These are just people who watch the live stream who gain enough channel points to basically make their own little armor stand in the world somewhere. So these turtle eggs are actually kept on the turtle's back because obviously where's a turtle going to lay eggs? In the void. This turtle actually eats these mushrooms. So it's on pursuit of those mushrooms over there. And inside some of these eggs, I could show you guys a little bit of an Easter egg that we got going on around here. We've done a few trips where we do Easter egg hunts. So this was an Easter egg hunt that we did almost a year ago today, where we had to find all these items around the world and then throw them all inside of here. So it's pretty cool being able to like see a lot of this stuff that we get to do with the community and everything like that. Just pop those back. Made ourselves some little like ponds. Just wanted to create something very beautiful, very tropical. So you see all kinds of eggs on here. The purple eggs, the green ones, orange eggs chilling. We got some birds up in some trees, little turtle eggs and whatnot. We come down here. We have a little bit of a honey farm. So bees don't sleep in the end. They constantly work. So this was like how I did this way back in the day when I needed tons and tons of honey and honeycomb. So we got those guys chilling. It's not automated by any means. I'll show you guys the automated version once we get over to the overworld. But yeah, this was a really, really fun project. This is where we used to do a lot of our celebrations. Instead of waiting for nighttime all the time, we could do the fireworks shows on top of the castle and see it across the sky and everything like that. So this project was a lot of fun. We try to add as much detail as possible to this sandcastle. I'll show you a little bit more of the Enderman farms I've got going on over here. This is a little bit more of like the industrial area. Does not look that pretty over here, but it's still functional. So this was the very first end farm that we ever built. So this is for our Enderman. This was our very first form of experience. We built this like pretty early on to the game. For those of you guys who don't know, I actually come from Bedrock. I've only had this world for just under 3 years, and this is one of my first worlds ever I made on Java. So a lot of the things that you guys are going to see is a pretty big learning experience. I got one of my volumes has got to be off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways, yeah, this thing's heckin' loud. I'm sure we've all seen this this thing before. Hello? Can't hear anything. You guys have all seen the that farm right there. This farm over here is actually a really cool farm. So if you need to farm Skulk, Shriekers, whatever you want to do, this farm is actually super useful. designed by one of my friends, Timmy the Man, who was able to help me put this thing together. I don't have a manual off and on switch, so don't judge. I'm not, I'm still learning redstones and stuffs. But let me just turn off this farm over here. Manually. And then I can show you guys how this farm basically works. If I can land over here, all safe and such. Pop you there, okay. And then we'll just fly around here. So this is a pretty flippin' cool farm. Hopefully it works and I didn't break it. But you can already see that there's like shriekers in here. Let me turn off this volume, otherwise we're gonna not have a great time. So if you want to farm shriekers, sensors, whatever it may be, you can do that all here. It's pretty flippin' fast. So let me grab one of my hoes. This one is named Xopa. This is where we put a lot of the resources if we want Skulk and whatnot. Hold up, dude. Let me get this this thing real quick. Get out of here. All right. A little bit loud. Anyways, it's pretty flippin' cool. So I just flick this lever right here, turns it on, and then I just I kind of just chill out in here, and then I go back and forth, and I just mine Skulk, which is absolutely amazing, especially for a builder, because this right here is such a beautiful building block. So I can just sit here all day, mine Skulk, whatever it need be, and it all gets sorted into this this area over here, which is pretty flippin' cool. So if we ever need Skulk or anything like that, it all feeds into this this area right here. Extremely useful. You want to turn that off, just in case you don't want to be breaking anything and all that kind of stuff. So let's head over to the Mossa. Sorry for the super zoom. And I can show you guys where it all started, basically. We should just end up straight up my base, basically. So let's go. That's that. That thing's absolutely amazing. It actually cranks. This is this could be improved, obviously, but it does what we needed to do, which is pretty cool. We'll bring those frog lights back, dude. I promise. Anyways, let me come through here, and I'll show you guys a little bit of the base and the concept behind the Mesa biome that we work in. So we should be back at home or inside our villager trading hall. That was not expected. I guess we'll start here. This is my villager trading hall. Let me show you guys something real quick. So we don't typically do your normal standard stacking raid farm or anything like that for any of our emeralds, but we do have 906,000 villager trades that we're trying to get up to 1 million. And this is where it all flipping happens. For those of you guys who are probably wondering, oh, how does he do that? Iron, dude. I sell tons and tons of flipping iron, and I'll show you guys where I get this stuff too. These guys are absolutely amazing. They're some of the most well-behaved, most well-kept villagers that you guys can ever see, basically. These guys just on vacation, basically. But we have every single villager in the game, pretty much. I wish we had more. We have all the clocks here, so we can just tell what time it is and everything like that. Because obviously the refresh trades, we got the butchers, we have our farmers, obviously leather workers. Every room's different, so we can kind of walk through here, see the color of the floor, and then immediately know which hall we're going into. Clerics, they sell bottles of enchantment. Obviously, I bought a bunch because I like to repair my elytra with bottles of enchantment. These guys are awesome for like glowstone and stuff like that. But where the real money's at, look at these dudes. Masons, man. For those of you guys who don't know who Masons are, they're awesome. They sell you all kinds of building blocks. If you're a builder, you can buy quartz pillars. This is where I get a lot of my resources to do what I originally showed you over at the in the end with the very first build that you guys saw. We got our Fletchers. We got our those dudes. We got the librarians, where we buy tons and tons of glass because that's a hot commodity. This place, I come here like every single day. Extremely useful. Then, of course, we got a security guard. I'm pretty sure this guy's name is Frank. Frank the Tank. A little bit of an axe. Behind this wall, I don't trust these guys. Behind this wall is where my villager breeder's at. This is where it all basically... What the flip? I don't know how he got in here. Anyways, this is where we get a lot of the villagers and whatnot. This is obviously shut down. But yeah, this is a villager breeder that we use, and it's like right here. So I don't know where the heck all these dudes are coming from. Excuse me, sir. Holy flip. I don't like them. Anyways, that's that. We got a little bit of a vault right here. This is kind of like our emerald bank. Little bit of thing. We got Dargan here. He watches over all the emeralds. And then we got these hidden little shulker boxes down here where we keep just like our emeralds and honestly random stuff that chat on Twitch is basically too lazy to tell me to put away. So we just put it in here. And then we got splash potions just in case, you know, anything bad happens. We need to heal somebody up. A little bit of an emerald bank back here. Cheeky little crafting bench if I need to craft that. For those of you guys who are probably wondering, we got honey blocks. So this guy can't get out. He basically cannot jump. He's stuck to the floor like a theater floor, you know what I mean? Same thing with all these guys too. They're all just standing on honey blocks where they're stuck and they don't look like prisoners or anything like that. So pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. So if we come down through here, we got Puff. Puff was my first organic. I don't want to be judged. Puff is our first amethyst dragon in this world. His wings are supposed to be the egg that he hatched from. We love Puff. He's awesome. This is for Shadow's Ascension. ShadowStone. One of my friends over on Twitch. I'll do something that I never really get to do all that often. I'll show you Puff's booty because I know you guys are probably wondering. But yeah, Puff is thick. Just so you guys know. He's certified. It's a pretty decent back end over here. And I'm glad you guys asked, but we have a full diamond beacon. Check this out. For those of you guys who are asking me, like, hey, Link, do you have a diamond beacon? Yes, I have a diamond beacon, but I do not plan to build a netherite beacon because nobody cares about my diamond beacon, which is sad. But I keep my dragon egg up here, too. So, yeah, pretty lit. We got these little miniature robots that are all hanging around here. They just kind of keep this place maintained. So we got, like, little, like, battle bots, blowing up bots. Over here, we've got these bots. These bots are pretty flippin' awesome. I actually use them as storage. They're kind of inspired by Fallout 4. If you guys know who Cogsworth is, he's lit. This was a cool door that we built. We got obviously we got our stacks. We got emerald, deep slate emerald ore before it was rare, dude. But we got this big giant door right here. That works every single time. We just leave it open because of airflow. It gets hot in here. Obviously being underground and stuff like that. But yeah, out here, we got the blue hardcore heart. It's a very common trend you guys will see around here. We wanted to create a little bit of an entrance way and everything like that. So this is a pretty cool thing. We're out here in the Mesa, which I'll show you guys a little bit about what the Mesa really is after this. But I wanted to kind of create like a little bit of a volcanic entrance and all that kind of stuff. We've got a little bit of a Viking boat here where a bunch of people have immortalized, hanging out on the boat, chillaxing and stuff like that. So if we come through here, I can show you guys the sewer system, and we'll start working our way into the sewer, from the sewer into the storage room. So I can show you guys a little bit of that. But before we do that, I got a couple little things over here that I need to show you guys, which is our furnace array and our nether wart farm. So this is the nether wart farm. We just needed something cheeky for red nether brick. It's just basically, it's like just platforms of like water that if I click a button, they will all basically get collected into a harvest area. So if I come down here, oh, we got tons of hoppers down here. And then down here is where everything gets collected. If I need any of this, it just we can kind of just move it along. We use a lot of red nether brick. It's a beautiful block. I just got to flick that switch. That's pretty much it. So that's the nether wart farm. This is our furnace array. This is where we do a lot of our furnace arraying for stuffs. Anyways, we're low on coal and whatnot. So a little bit of this. We got a little bit of a storage area over here where all of the stuff gets collected and whatnot. So we do a lot of this type of stuff around here. Let me show you guys the sewer system. So we go through this little geode right here into our storage. And then this is the sewer. And you guys are going to see some pretty cool stuff in here. So we've got the blue axolotl. Took us 3 months to get that guy. What the flip? And then this is the sewer right here. Pretty cool build. I had a lot of fun with this one. It was really tough to kind of light up, but we got light all over the place, you know, for those of you guys who are probably wondering. But it's supposed to be like kind of like a slime, like toxic looking environment. But I'm also realizing that I never turned my volume back on because this is season 2 Kappa. This was our very first warden that we ever captured in this world. We're now up to 10 wardens captured in this world. That I could show you guys a little bit of this. We've also killed 10 wardens in this world. So I guess we're 10 for 10. But yeah, this is season 2 Kappa. He hangs out here. We typically vibe. We say hi to him all the time. And then we can be like, yo, be like, YouTube says hi. And then he normally yells back at us and says hi back. You know, he's chilling. Anyways. And then we work our way through here. We got this guy. Oma. He's our Zoglin that we brought over from the Nether. Obviously, if they're hostile, they don't grow up. But if we come through here, this is the storage room, dude. This is where it all happens. I'll show you. There's so much to show in here. We got a Ravager, Electric 2, Boogaloo, I think. Ravager 2, Electric Boogaloo. Because the first one, you know. Anyways, we have about 7 charge creepers in this world, I think. So these guys help charge up our beacons, which is really flippin' neat. For those of you guys who probably don't know this, I'm heavily inspired by Hermitcraft. So these are just some of the people who have touched the channel in a pretty cool way, either by like rating me, commenting on my YouTube videos, whatever it may be. This is where it all basically started with these guys. They're a heavy inspiration to the channel, and I just want to give a huge shout out to these guys because they are amazing and have changed my life in a massive way. We've got the Spirit Wolf as a carpet right here. We used to be our skin back in the day. Now we're Link, the Hylian warrior, which is cool, from The Legend of Zelda. That's actually where my name comes from. Before we get into all this craziness, we've got we try to collect up all the mobs and stuff like that. This is a little bit of my my manually sorted stuff. Up here is going to be my auto sorter up here. So let me show you guys. Not everything in the game needs to be auto sorted. So we kind of just like put some stuff in here and whatnot. Just to like have a little bit of a bulk of this kind of stuff, because you know we don't need to be auto sorting all this. Down here we have these little cellars. Typically you can tell what's inside these cellars just by looking at this. So we've depleted a lot of this stone. But anyways, we got tons of stone, tons of cobble. It's all down here. And that's in every single one of these pods basically. So we do like stone, cobble, we do terracotta, all that kind of stuff. So we got the greenery here. If I'm ever doing like any like I don't know, terraforming, we got tons of leaves at our disposal, tons of seeds and whatnot. This is like kind of like a random area where I just keep a lot of allays. They're big chilling. I hardly even go over here. This is where we keep like food and stuff, lighting and whatnot. If I ever need like shroom lights, lanterns, candles, you name it, it's all there. Fence posts, doors and stuff. I actually come in here quite a bit. This is where I can get all like my random fences and whatnot. We got Simba, we got Timon. These are my meerkats. We have a little bit of a garbage can in here. So if I wanted to throw these frog lights away that I totally needed for later, and I will write down on my imaginary list to replace later, that's in there now. But we're up here now. So this is the auto sorter. We got the diamond beacon chandeliers. We have these spore blossoms that are actually hanging from candles that are not affected by gravity. We have mods to keep like animals small. We've got ourselves a guardian, a full diamond zombie, a little bit of a disguised bee. We got the brown mushroom, the gauntlet, the infinity stones of parrots, which is pretty lit. Inside of here, we got Carl. That's our boy Carl. He's the small dude. And then we've got the this guy. I think his name is Francis Frozen Paws or whatever. And then we got the Skelly Horse and this random chicken jockey named Jerry. And I think that guy's name is Tom. We got the really cool like slashes in the ground for the really cool fog effect here. This is just like silos where I keep like extra stuff for things that don't fit inside the auto sorter. You guys can see that it's actually on right now. So we're currently sorting stone. Well, when I open this, it's gonna be just stone, right? And it's not gonna be broken from my world tour. Yeah, so there's just stone filtering in through there. We have a pink sheep that we found. We got little Jeb and a little this guy. His name is Problema. We have our overflow for the auto sorter. We also have a shulker unloader, which is lit. We just throw all of our shulkers in here, and it just does its thing, dude. A little bit of more custom paintings. We got their little warden banners and whatnot. But basically, this is the heart or the brain of my world, where I do a lot of my thinking about like what we're gonna be putting together and everything like that. Took a long time to put together the storage room. There's some things that I would improve for next time, but all these items that you do see up here are like automatically sorted throughout the system. Probably wondering what this is. This is for Fight Night Fridays. So if I do like bop that, take this, no chest plate, that means I gotta do a level 5 raid with no chest plate, which is yeah, a lot of fun, and I definitely never want to skip. Anyways, we got all of our wools and everything like that coming through here. Chandeliers. Just a lot of stuff going on in here. We got tons and tons of shulkers. So let me show you guys a little bit down here. Right down here is a place where I keep a lot of my shulkers that I never use, but it looks cool. And then we just boost our way up out of here. But those are down there and they look neat. So it is what it is. But anyways, let's get into the Mossa. Almost. So that's pretty much the storage room right there. If we come up through here. Bruh. We don't really come back here anymore. This was like my very first storage area. Furnace area. Where I used to cook up all of my stuffs and things and stuff like that. So this was where it all begun when it came down to cooking resources. I hit a cheeky crafting bench back there. Always thought that was interesting. So this is where it all started. We got smithing tables for the roofs. I'm just gonna pop that back. This used to be my storage room until I quickly outgrew this area. We have these little doors back here. Took me absolutely no time at all to throw this thing together. Easy clap. Quick redstone. So it's a little bit of a door right there. And then we keep like other things like our other like micro blocks. That we get from Vanilla Tweaks, our mob heads. That is also through Vanilla Tweaks. These are some of the very first people to ever immortalize in my world. This guy right here, Outsider. Literally the only reason why I'm here today is because of that guy introducing me to hardcore and to Twitch. So big shout out to that guy. Yeah, then we got all the cats in the game. We got this Barry. This is where it all really begun. I used to have my storage room there before I outgrew that one. Behind this portal, we have the burnt down library, dude. So this used to be a fully decked out library until I found out the hard way that when a gas shoots a flipping portal, it actually goes through the portal and burn down this entire area. So I haven't fixed this thing yet, but it looks cool, I guess. Easter egg. It's an Easter egg now. Over here, I got a quick little concrete converter, a little place up to like the top of the world right there. Top of the world, I mean like the top of the mesa. Gonna quickly eat this pork chop here. All the immortalizes. This is where this is like very early. I still live in my very first base I ever built. Down here is where my creeper farm's at. So this is one of my first tunnels I ever built in this world. You guys are gonna see an F-load of tunnels when we make our way into the Nether hub, which was an insane project nonetheless. But this is where I get a lot of my my gunpowder in this world. It's a logical Geek Boy design. It's right beside my storage room, and we have gunpowder basically every single day, all day, just filling up, which is a really cool thing. So I'll show you guys the very first potion room that we ever built in this world. Back when I was afraid of auto brewers. When we get over to the witch farm, I can show you guys a proper auto brewer that was designed by Impulse, which is pretty flippin' neat. This is a little bit of a sneak peek to the outside of the mesa, which is actually what we call the Mossa. Pretty neat. So we built this bridge right here to connect these two mountains with campfires. I wanted to play around with like really cool like depth inside of walls. So there's actually like glass back here and whatnot. I thought this was a pretty cool design. I had a netherwort farm back there where I just used to press this button and it just shifted the floor for me. And I'd have to go all up in there and, you know, collect it and stuff. But now I don't need to do that. That's beyond me. I got a bigger netherwort farm. But then we got like all these shulker boxes back here where we just like kind of like, you know, filter in these brewing stands by hand and throw it together. So that's where it all started with the potions. You'll see cats everywhere, dude. Like I said, I got all the cats. We got all the cats, dude. Let me show you guys the outside of the Mossa. We might start off with Halfling Hills, which is a current ongoing project that we have now. Maybe we'll even get a cheeky sleep in here so we could farm a day. This also leads out to the Mossa right here. So if I wanted to come out there, I can go out there to the Mossa. But yeah, you guys can see a little bit more of the cinematic views of this place through the movie that will be coming out here relatively soon. So let's just farm a day real quick. Yeah, here farming. And then I'll take you guys up through the water vader right there. Because I guess not a whole lot of people know that water vader is chilling. So, humble beginnings. This was before I had an elytra and I needed to kind of boost my way up to the top. This is called the Build Dojo. So the concept behind the mesa was that we wanted to bring life back to the mesa. So what's the first thing that brings life to anything? It's water. So we needed to kind of create a nice little area for this to kind of pump water into the mesa. And then life is going to radiate from the dojo out. We got attacked by pillagers, but we persevered. They broke our door down. We have a little bit of an outside of here. This was the very first circle I actually built in Minecraft. Fun fact. Out here is a little bit more of a sneak peek of the mesa, and then we can go out there. So I'll just we'll just kind of fly out here, and I can show you guys the entire mesa. We'll start over here by Anka's Bay, which is kind of like our fishing district. One of these days, we want to build a little bit of a bridge here connecting. So I've got these anchors right here, so I can connect my bridge up here and whatnot. We have a Lapras. If you guys are a fan of Pokemon, pretty much an identical 1-to-1 scale of a Lapras right there. We have little houses, little fishing areas. Right through here, we have a, this was our very first redstone testing facility. Is what inspired Sizzlesaur to basically ascend as the god of celebrations. This is where it all started, where we used to be like, oh, snap! You know what I mean? Kind of see what fireworks look like, you know. We have a little bit of a fishing area in here. You know, we kind of try to add as much detail as we possibly could. Little areas. Hello? Little fishing areas, people fishing. Crab pods, I think those are what those things are. Just kind of making it busy. We got Larpus. We got tugboats. We got these boats. We got house boats. We got sheeps. They're all just chilling, little crab pods and whatnot. We come through here. You guys can get a better angle of that beautiful face right there. We got another little houseboat right here, you know. We got these really cool mushrooms, which is where I have like a weird obsession with building mushrooms and stuff. This is my, we'll make our way over there real quick. We got the little gazebos, and this is where I really wanted to kind of become a better builder with organics. Trees and everything like that. Trees are probably one of the most difficult things to build in Minecraft, dude. We got Flabberjack, McChicken Pants. We got little Lays, absolute nerd nugget. We got the little moon right there. This is a lily pad. People riding flipping ducks. This was my very first blobsome tree. We call it the blobsome because it's very blobby. Little benches to people like sleep on. Little like tree thingy with like people hanging out in there. Really, really cool. This is a really cool vibe, basically. And this is all the mesa, right? We're in here in the mesa. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me kind of just do that real quick. You guys can see that we're in the mesa currently. So this was a very, very challenging thing to do. I wanted to kind of challenge myself to build like a green, lush environment. Really cool tree right there. I was reassured by a friend that that was a beautiful tree. So we got a little bit of a tent right here. It's like a little settlers area and whatnot. You got the horses. For those of you guys who don't know, you can actually dye horse armor. Pretty flippin', whoops, pretty flippin' cool. We have ourselves a little bit of a llama stable where I didn't know we had skelly horses. So that's neat. I thought I was all sold out. Annie Hoosler. We got, this is where I breed up a lot of my, my llamas and whatnot. This is also where Xopa hangs out. Pretty cool guy. Thought we lost him like a long time ago, but this is a little bit of a stable right here. It's pretty neat. And then I can breed him up and whatnot. This area is not 100% done yet, but I just kind of like an area that's under development. We got all the mountains and stuff done. We have a lot of like rock formations. You guys can see a little bit of the windmill and the barn up there. But I just wanted to create like a really cool like environment, building these land bridges and wheat fields that are cascading down. Still continuing trying to get better at trees, and those bees, I don't know what's up with them. They're obviously on something. But we got these little like houses and whatnot. But over here we had a original spider spawner that I never wanted to get rid of, which is flipping awesome. So we made a cool cave out of it. So in here we have a nice little like dripstone cave. That's always bugged. I don't know what's going on there. With little campfires and dripstone and a little small little detailed cave. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why I can see through this all the time. But yeah, a little amethyst geode dealio, and all that fun stuff. So let me come over here and I'll show you guys the upper layer of this area. Let me get a quick pork chop in. We come through here. So you guys can kind of see a little bit of an overhead view of that whole project that's not 100% done. Before we work our way up to here, let's backtrack a little bit and kind of go over here. So we can come over this way. I tried to map out all the pathways and stuff. So that's the cool pickaxe. I'm sure you guys have all seen that. We got the Mossa hardcore heart. This is where, you know, like I said, that's where it all started. That's that like the random area that leads back to our base and whatnot. Just trying to add little bits and pieces of detail and stuff like that, and little fountains and all the people who have immortalized this thing's from Better Minecraft and whatnot. It's really cool. This was my very first original portal that I used to use to get to the Nether before we revamped the flip out of that. So we wanted to make it kind of like the Soul Sand Valley thing, where we walk up in here and then we go through the portal and then end up at a gold farm. Little cheeky little blossom tree look for you guys. We're not there yet. But yeah, just a pretty common theme with just like, you know, the mushrooms and everything like that. Kind of created another tree right here, messing around with that. So now we are leading on over to Harvest Hollows. That's the one. Harvest Hollows. We're not there at Halfling Hills yet. Annie Hoosler. This is where we're literally one of the legends of Minecraft actually immortalized. A super big inspiration. This is actually Whip. He's pretty flippin' cool. And Havoc. So I thought that was a very, very cool experience. And then we just got like little wagons. So if you want to be part of the bandwagon, little like houses and whatnot. This is Harvest Hollows. This is all like kind of like themed after like pumpkins and designing these random looking mushrooms and whatnot. We have a little bit of a Fox family here, my founders of this channel. People who were here back when I only had like 30 followers or 30 viewers. They have a Fox family. They got married and they actually had a kid IRL, which is pretty cool. A little bit of a under here area. Interior's totally done. Don't look in there. But yeah, we got this whole deal done. A flip. And then we got a little bit of an area around here. So, we can come over here to Halfling Hills. It'd be really cool to kind of create like a really cool tropical island type dealio out here. But this is basically this area. We'll go up here. You can kind of see like the trees have continued to keep developing and whatnot as time goes on. We got obsidian right here. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's another blossom tree. That was actually our first one we built in this world like that style. This is the Halfling Hills. This is based off of Lord of the Rings for the Hobbits. People can actually buy these houses. I'm actually working on the interiors for this place. So we have like the full interiors and whatnot. For those of you guys who don't know Hobbits, they like to party. So we got a little bit of this going on. People can buy these outfits. Obviously no shoes. And everybody's small, right? I came here one time. We had a good time, basically, with the voice crack and all. So it's a good time, dude. A good time. Just kind of creating like smaller wells. A little bit of this action for that guy, the old tall guy, Gandalf, whatever his name is. It's a small time movie. You guys might know it, Lord of the Rings and whatnot. We basically got like these little wheelbarrows and more houses over here. Just all different styles. These little trees. I love doing these trees. Well, we built this frog when the frogs first came out into the game. Thought that was pretty neat. Just try to add in as much detail as we possibly could to this whole area. We've got the boat where looks like somebody found something gold in there. I wonder where that's from. Probably Harry Potter or something. We got another little house right here. A little bit of a waterfall. So, a little picnic bench. Or what? Picnic thingy. And then we got all these houses over here. We will do all the interiors, but I'm not there yet. Before we go into that, I'm going to show you guys something that makes absolutely 0 sense to be inside of the mesa. And it's our icy cave, dude. This is where we keep Pepsi and cola. There's a little bit of an ice cave. I don't know why we built this, but this guy's wearing Frostwalker boots. And he's creating like a nice little icy effect in here. But yeah, we got Pepsi and cola. They hit like a truck, so I'm not going in there because they don't F around. Creeper farm is right underneath this creeper platform right here. So we come up here. I'm just going to give myself a quick little sleep. So we're not doing this at night because it's not that easy to look around here at night. So we'll fly down here. We're done Halfling Hills, basically. It's like I said, under development. This is outside the dojo. These trees, beautiful, right? These were my very first trees I ever built in this world. So you can see a little bit of a progression between that and this. We got the dragon head being like killed by a wolf, which is pretty neat. This is the dojo from the outside. Don't know how the heck I'm able to see that. Oh, that's probably because I still have my my render distance cranked. No, it's 20 chunks. Dude, we built different. We can see that over there. Anyway, this was our very first trading hall. So in here, this is where I used to do all my humble trades and stuff. This is where it all started with the villagers. This is where I used to grind out all of my my villagers, basically. This is the very first dude we ever had, our mending guy. So we actually cured this guy when we were down bad for emeralds and stuff. Used to have a Ravager back there. So you know, good times, dude. This is solid, totally. Anyways, we have this really cool area right here. This is my wheat farm, and holy cow, dude, we got to shut this thing off. Too much wheat, man. They works off of all lays, which is really flipping cool. We have wheat for days out here, man. It became a problem. So we just wanted to outfit one of these old farms that basically was built for like carrots, potatoes, and beetroots. And we just made it where these guys were in here, and then we had the all lay kind of whipping around and just kind of collecting stuff up. We got a little bit of a mushroom, a little bit of a chicken back there. For those of you guys who, you know, probably looking in a mirror and you guys can see your reflection. This is my mod hall. Those are pretty cool. It used to be my sugarcane farm down here until we upgraded. So now we don't go down there. It's just empty and stuff. This is all the banners and all that kind of stuff. So in here, we got a really cool like floor. I haven't added all the mods. We have oh crap, snap. I meant snap. We've got all the people in here and stuff. So it's pretty cool. We used to have a cactus farm up there as well. So it used to be a sugarcane farm and a cactus farm layered on one another. But we don't need those anymore. We upgraded. And I'll show you guys the industrial district after this, which is the city build. Which is a whole different build, dude. We'll go this way first. The very first Halloween, a few years back, we built this pumpkin patch. Pretty cool. We built this wall right here. This was my first time I ever thought I was building a big project. This is the wheat field, over 10,000 seeds. I thought this was big back in the days. First time I ever built a windmill. First time I ever built a barn. This is one of my other trees that looks, you know, meh. We got a lot of like really cool people up in here though. So we come through here. You guys can see that we have a bunch of people actually kicking around here. Let me get these, a little bit of a pork chop in here. So this is the very first windmill. It's actually got an interior, dude. And here, this is where we used to keep a lot of our seeds, our wheat, and all that kind of stuff. Whoops. In our leather and our steaks, and it actually had a little bit of a function here, dude. I never really used it though. A little bit of a silo back there. Over here, we have ourselves the barn, where we have a couple just random villagers or random zombies chilling out here. A couple cows. Big vibin'. I think we have an upside down cow around here. Yeah. Dinner bone. Just out here. Whoa! Anyways. We're gonna work our way through here. And we will go to our sheep farm, which is pretty flippin' neat. Down here, we have our sheep farm inside of this door right here. Then we'll work our way over here. This is the sheep farm. This is where we used to originally make a lot of our banners here. So we got a lot of really cool banners. Really flippin' neat to do. You can do so many things with like banners. We got like axolotls, roses, keys, and all that fun stuff. Down here is the sheep farm. We've got the cool like looking floor again. We have the clouds going through the sky. This is supposed to be kind of like a rainbow with like the clouds. Then we have Jeb, the manager around here, who doesn't want to look at us right now because, you know, I don't know. Oh, there he is. What's up, Jeb? We have every single color sheep. Pretty much times 4. So whatever 16 times 4 is. Probably 60 something or whatever the heck it is. But anyways, this thing kind of cranks in a way, but nothing too crazy, just humble. Yeah. Come through here, going down to this area. Another little bit that we wanted to terraform. So this is when I wanted to start working on bigger mushrooms and better, fluffier trees. You'll see a lot of basically development with style and whatnot. We have ourselves the original horse stable, where we keep like, you know, Nightmare, and where we used to breed up all of our horses and whatnot. Just something kind of neat. We got Pig Champ right here, just vibing. I thought this was like a really fun build back in the day. This is when Deep Slate first came out, basically. We got like all kinds of really cool like little pieces of detail. We got like apples inside the trees. Huge pain in the neck to do that. We got this guy. We got a little bit of a waterfall back there. I wanted to kind of create like a nice little... I want to have all kinds of like really cool like things. Don't look at that back there. I have a beacon back there. Really cool things. We have like this little pond where we used to have axolotls, but I think they all took a vacation and they don't hang out with us anymore. You know, more mushrooms and these amethyst like caves and whatnot with like a minecart that should be going back and forth. You know, to make it look lively, but you know how it is. Hold. What the that thing's supposed to be going back and forth, basically. To make it look a little bit more lively. So we, you know, we take that, and we can kind of see everything kind of going back and forth. I'll show you guys the squid farm before we made a wither rose farm. But this thing kind of sucks. But hey, it doesn't look good, so don't judge. It's underneath here. We obviously have a beacon set up over here because we're rich with it. Look down here for a creeper. This is when I thought I was rich and a big baller, and I was using lapis. And I was like, bro, I'm rich. I'm gonna use lapis over here. It's gonna be lit. And all that kind of stuff. So I kind of created this like room down here. This is where all the you know, the ink sacs, the random nautilus shells, you know, all that fun stuff gets collected down here. We're already an hour into this world. This is nuts. And we barely scratched the surface with this world tour, and I'm trying to go fast. Over here is the second Halloween that we have ever had. We built this graveyard right here, which is really cool. This is when we wanted to build like more of like the dead looking vibe. Trees. We've got you know, all the mobs in here. People who are part of the channel got to name one of these things. You know? We got this guy who's an absolute pain in my neck, and I will probably never put a skelly in a spot where they could shoot you all the time again, because love this. But this is my life. We got a little bit of a shed right here. We've got the grave digger. We have a little bit of what are these things called? Like a morgue or whatever the heck it is. Where we got like a little bit of that. We got Dave there. He's chilling. He's big vibing. Over here, I do plan to build a little bit of a bridge to connect the area, but I'm still working on a huge development over here. We're gonna build like a river system that's gonna come through here, and then we're gonna build a bridge, which is gonna evidently break my flippin' squid farm over there, which is, you know. But we want to build this area to be like kind of like the elephant graveyard, a part of like Lion King, kind of like the place that you don't really want to go. We'll have a bunch of like bone structures and all that kind of stuff. It will also give me a really cool, like, reason to get rid of this thing, this monstrosity. Everybody's got this ugly thing in their world, just like Etho said. Everybody's got that one really ugly thing. And this is my ugly thing. This thing. Back when Blackstone first came out, and I thought I was going to build a whole house out of Blackstone with absolutely no texture. But anyways, look at this. It's actually a zombie and skelly spawner, and it helped me get through a lot of my days in this world. So early game. Come down here, eat a soggy pork chop. What the? Anyways, I was so scared of nighttime back when I first started this world. I used to hide in holes. I'll fully admit it. I also had a bed and a clock always on deck, dude. We kept all of our arrows, all of our rotten flesh. You know what I mean? All of the items that that pop up in here, they're just big chilling right here. But yeah, that's part of this. We're gonna go over to the city, which is just across the way. You guys will see like random like little bits and pieces all over this world. Like I showed you guys earlier. This thing is connected to Shadow's build. We're gonna terraform all the outside of this area. We have this dude in here. There's a dude in there. He's doing dude stuff. Anyways, he's chilling. So we'll fly over here. Probably cut this bit out so I can take a sip. Or maybe we won't cut it out, but I just needed coffee. But we're back over here towards the Mossa. We'll just fly it up. We'll leave it in. We'll leave it in. We're gonna go to the city next. The city's a pretty big project where I wanted to kind of like push the boundaries of what I could do in a short period of time. So I will show you guys this. So just one like last look at the at this area right here. You guys can see the actual blazing sun that these shaders bring into this place. But this is the Mossa. Don't look at the sun. Pretty cool. All right, to the city. So the city's just over here. Like I said, we are going to connect a bridge. And when the city grows big enough, I want to have it as big as this whole area. So I got lots of big plans over here. So let me come over here where it all starts. Just over here. This is the city project where we start to feel a little bit more small, like Sis and all that kind of stuff. We got the portal right here. We got a tripping Enderman. We got hoglins coming out of portals. We got the ring bearers looking for the rings and stuff. We've got, this is where I wanted to kind of like start building trucks and vehicles and stuff. So we got all this kind of stuff here. We've got little mopeds, flipping lights. Overly complicated trying to get lights done in front of a Twitch chat, because holy smokes. These places are going to be under construction. We got these little berries and stuff. Lamp posts. We got the rainbow crosswalk. And we got cool motorcycles. And I know what you guys are thinking. There's no way he did interiors. Well, let's work our way back. So, this is our hospice, or whatever the flip they're called. Where if people need a Airbnb, they can come out over here to Exile Jester, and they can get themselves a little room here in the city if they don't have a place to stay. Over here, this is an Ilmango design for a melon and pumpkin farm. This thing actually cranks. We had to shut it off because, oh my gosh, I've never seen so many melons in my life, dude. And that's, yeah. So yeah, it's all back here. I think there's an entrance to the actual farm back here. Pretty much where it's just flipping nuts, dude. It's flipping nuts. Where it just kind of cranks out melons and pumpkins, you know what I mean? Hospice or... Okay, we'll come through here. We got ourselves the hippie van where, you know, we got people drinking water in the back here, hydrating because it's hot. We got a little bit of this area right here. More mopeds. We'll head over here to where people actually buy Vespas professionally. Out here on the display for the Vespa area. We got Digalom. We'll sell you the keys to your brand new Vespa. Little guy's already looking at what he wants to buy with his paper out money. Love it. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool build to do. We'll come through here. We got Luscious. You'll see Luscious a lot in here. She's apparently a triplet. So she runs this place. So we've got all kinds of crystals and you know, healing baths, and if you want to get yourself a massage without the legs, because legs come extra. This guy was a little bit too broke to do that. Come across here, we got a little bit of the ambulance, which I thought was pretty neat. We have a little bit of a bus with advertisements going on. We have a little bit of a Japanese restaurant. You'll see that. The hardcore heart, of course, like I've shown you guys multiple times. More places for people to live. We got this shady alley, dude, with a bunch of cookie thieves back here. Anyways, this guy's heckin' sad because all he wanted was a cookie. Came over here to Amanda, got immediately turned the flip down because, yeah, we got the Amanda's on van back here with the all A's. Impulse. Appreciate you. We have these two dudes, Dame and Dragon, and an upside down cat. They're the totem dealers and whatnot. It's pretty cool back here. But obviously heckin' mean. So we'll come over here, across the way, and I'll show you guys the Japanese restaurant that we built. Should be right on here. We're able to just for Yoshimi. She pretty aight. She runs the Japanese restaurant up in here. I love this area. This is where we were building like a really cool, like I don't know, different themes, dude. Look at these. Look at these dudes. This guy's eating coarse flipping dirt. A man of culture, apparently. This guy's yoinking chicken as a chicken. We have aquariums. We got Fantasia, who's cooking up a mean meal. You have little like swords and stuff like that. People are like, oh, exquisite, dude. Love it. We got a lot of open seating. We got a puffer fish that we literally never go by because it always, you know. Yeah. We'll walk over here. We got Graffiti Girl Next Door out here as our main graffitiist, making a little bit of a Corrales Mumbo mural back here, and I don't know what the heck's going on right here, but she out here. We got flipping Mr. We Don't Care You Broke Your Flipping Leg on gravel. Outsider, who was riding his motorcycle, his dirt bike on gravel, and ended up slipping, which is you know, pretty unfortunate for that dude. We got the arcade Really flippin' cool build. Very colorful. Run by Scoville. But this place was a lot of fun where you can take like photos in front of the alien, you know, like ching. We got this guy's name is Stormtrooper because obviously he hits all of his shots. Yeah. We got these little popcorn machines. We got this little Boppa chicken. We got the little arcade machines right here. Balloons. Little bit of a vending machine. Popcorn. DDR, if you guys are into dancing. You know what I mean? So that's pretty flipping cool. It actually doubles as an overflowing cactus farm. So yeah, there's a cactus farm up there and a flower farm up there as well. So that's pretty cool, very functional. So big shout out to Scoville for buying that. Come through here. We have a little bit of an Easter egg back here for Doctor Who. This guy coming in here, be like, what the flip? What era am I in? We got the Gamble truck. People out here. This guy's, he works for the truck. This guy's stealing Pokemon Dad. Get enough Gapples to ascend. What a nerd. Come through here. We got the yoga mat. Hello, dude. This is where Luscious in her next form comes into play. If you guys are into, you know, bottles of water, good juice, and hyper-extended stretches, this is the place for you. Really cool vibe in here. Over here, we have the art gallery, where we also have our mud farm. Also helped out by Timmy. So we got this little area up in this fish. Got the mural there. We got a bunch of items that we've collected in the world. Bunch of banners. Bunch of like, oh, that's where that other dragon potion was. You know, we got all the heads and stuff. You got one of the first bamboos from Hermitcraft and whatnot. This was the turtle that I showed you guys in the end. Creepers, always trying to scare me, dude. Bunch of cool looking micro blocks. Yeah, this place was really cool. This was made by Rubik's. Pretty lit. He owns his place. He runs his place. Right now, he's just kind of taking, you know, notes on stuffs. All right, we'll work our way over here. Industries. We're not there yet. There's still a lot to see here. We got a lost chicken. We got a handsome fireman's. We got dudes doing cans. Girls who are really into firemen. Obviously, yeah, Allie likes her firemen. We got 2 dogs just chilling out here in the middle of the road. We got a police force. A police force. Yeah, she hangs out here. She's kind of out here with Kona, her tack dog. But yeah, it's pretty cool. We have ourselves a little bit of a food truck for people who want to be, you know, buying some food and whatnot, and little bits of fountains and stuffs. So let me just shoot this thing flawlessly, and I can show you guys what's up. And while we go up this forever long elevator, I'll probably, you know, take a sip. But this is Industries. This is supposed to be a redstone testing facility where we got better at redstone. And all that fun stuff. We don't crank this thing that often, but when we do, it takes 3 years to get to the top. So we big chillin'. Want to make sure we don't get squished. Anyways, the concept behind this whole area was that we wanted to basically complete as much redstone as we possibly could. So every design of redstone that you see in here is something that I actually learned in Minecraft. We'll just get off here. This is dude. Looking shredded as always with his little, his notch apple and his warden head. That's a lot of channel points as he looks over the top of the city where we got our planes, our helicopters, our reindeer, our train station, which we'll get into here in a moment. These are little things that I've learned throughout the world, redstone-wise. This is Etho's hopper clock. Pretty big piece of redstone. Pretty important to use. We have the Impulse SV item sorter, where we tacked on the whole light system to the very top here. This is what we use for our own auto sorter in this world. This thing's amazing. And then this thing I saw on, I think it was TikTok, where it's a 1 second clock. I don't know where the heck this thing comes from, but it's neat. It's basically gives us a pulse every 1 second, and it's flipping reliable, dude. So that's pretty cool. Let's get some snacks. The elevator, it do go down. It do go down, dude. So if I just press this button and we wait 10 to 15 business days, it will actually go all the way down. But we're not going to take that way on the way down. We ain't got time for that. We got a world to see. We're only an hour in, and we've got so much more to see. Like an insane amount of stuff to see. So we'll just kind of throw here. Bop. Flawless, dude. We'll go to sleep real quick. Should be inside the ambulance. So we'll just kind of sleep in here, and I'll show you guys the train. The very first train I've ever built in this world. So that's cool. We got a flying chicken, dude. Bet you didn't know chickens could fly. Okay. Up here, I can show you guys a little bit more of what's going on up here. This is a helicopter. It's flipping cool. Super controversial. Never knew that the helicopter blades had to hang down low and not go up high. Arguments were had. Let me just say that. But this thing's pretty flipping cool. We got our helicopter pilot and everything like that. Big chillin'. Over here, if I jump this roof like Spider-Man, dude. We've got unicorns and a little bit of a pool up here. And we got DJs and, you know, it's a vibe up here. Some towels, just chilling and stuff. A couple more farms in here that I can show you guys here in a minute. If we fly over here, I can show you guys a little bit more of this lush green roof that we've got up in here. A little bit of you know, a garden roof style, because we all you know, we take care of ourselves out here. This guy's stretching their leg, trying to get a good stretch on. That's a gold farm over there. We'll show you guys that later. We got Xopa, a certified pilot, up in this piece, dude. I think. At least, I haven't seen his credentials yet, but he's out here. And he's got Snoopy on his wing. Not the safest, but it is what it is. And he is flying a little low. But, he out here, dude. In here, we have ourselves a bamboo farm. This thing is, beyond me. This thing goes harder than a chipmunk in a nut factory, when it comes to cranking out flipping bamboo. Up here, we have ourselves, not snowballs, but a coarse fruit area. This is where I also farm the coarse fruit flowers. And then we just flick this switch, and we can get a bunch of coarse fruit, because we build with purple all the time. It's a pretty hot commodity around here. If I fly over here where this random light is, I can show you guys a little bit of the coarse fruit farm up in here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, let's make our way over to the train area, because I think we're there now. Also, I don't want to hear it. I went through a financial crisis when it came to the amount of shulker boxes I had to use here. I still cry to this day, but it looks cool. Anyways, this is our Christmas that we spent just a couple months ago here. This is my very first train. This is the Christmas train. I've never built a train before, so this was an experience. I had to rebuild this thing at least 5 times. We got our conductors, Fantasia and Robust, who out here, you know, they're pretty cool peeps. We've got the we got all the presents, people stealing presents, old people shooing people off from stealing presents. We got a big effing present for Puff, probably. The Amandazon. We got these cool looking thingies right here. This is for our snowman getting pulled up in here. Christmas trees. Rudolph, sleighs, whatever it may be. We also have gingerbread houses built for small people like Sis. We also have, you know, a little bit of coal for the people who are bad and want a little bit of coal for their birthday or whatever the flip it is. Don't look at that. That's just nothing. We got these lights that are, you know, like ding, 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 ding. Like, don't come over here. Little trees and whatnot. We got ourselves one of these things if you want to buy some like U-logs. We got a little bit of a reef thingy dealio right here if you want to get some of that action. Little bit of the train station right here where we got Super Xopa in his yellow polka dot bikini saving systematically, all blushy and stuff like that, from Bunny dropping an anvil on his head like Wile E. Coyote out here. And Pumat's who's also, you know, feeding her stuff. We got all these cool like envelopes. This is made from item frames with banners on shields, which I thought was a really cool thing. And a little bit of a map of the city if you guys want to see what's up. Obviously, there's like cheeky little Holly there. They were having a moment. Business inside of the train station. If you want to buy your tickets, you can buy your tickets there. Pretty cool. We got a little paperboy stand if you guys want to buy papers and whatnot. Want to know the like the latest news. We got these people right here, Girl Geek and Snowpock, big chillin', having a snowball fight. Where's the snow? I have no idea. But anyways, they're doing that. Pretty cool. Coming over here, we got the hot chocolate stand with these two sassy nerds. So this is Amanda and Sam, who refuse to sell anybody hot chocolate. They run the business. I think it's called Samanda Enterprise. They sell the lack of cookies and the lack of bagged milk here, pretty much. So that's a thing. And then we've got, you know, like little picnic benches and people taking pictures in front of the Christmas tree and whatnot. So let's get a little bit of a closer look over here. This is Rudolph, big chillin' dude. Built this guy. Not my design. We got Essentially Dead, obviously being essentially a Scrooge. Whipping, flipping Christmas eggs off this thing. Christmas eggs, I mean Christmas presents, of course. So yeah, she's a little bit of a, you know, that. This guy's skydiving safely. Big chair up here for big Santas. And then we've got like this little dealio and whatnot. Obviously a white-tailed gear. And obviously doubles as a mob farm, for those of you guys who didn't know that, because I didn't. There's mobs in there. So that'd be pretty lit. Gold farm. Just a box. This is a place that I'm going to build into a construction area soon enough. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. So let's go over to the Nether hub, which connects all of my builds together, dude. I think that basically sums up the city project for now. Obviously, huge expansions to come in the future and whatnot. Back over to the Mossa, we have two different ways. I'll show you guys the gold farm probably later, but I'll show you guys the main hub where we keep 4 of our wardens who are very well behaved. And I can show you guys that. So let me just slap a chest plate on because this place is safe. Safe. And I can show you guys where Sam and Systematically chill out. This is the Nether hub, dude. This place connects me throughout my entire world. This is a very important place to me. So we got the wardens in all 4 areas of the hub. Big chillin'. And I can show you guys a little bit of this area here with a little bit of the shaders going. So you guys can kind of take in like a little bit of the beauty here. Everybody that you see along here are all the founders of the channel. As kind of like a big thank you. We have the giant chandelier here in the middle that holds our portal, which is pretty flippin' cool. You know, Sam's little Enderman up in here. Got anything left. Big thank you to these guys. Basically, you know, Xopa. But you can call him Xopa for short. We got Outsider, Stonesider, because he's big into, like, ShadowStone. And we got Kuyan and all the people all that are around here. So the concept behind this area, where we got the big shrieker here in the center, we got little ancient debris walls and whatnot, kind of as a subtle flex. Because you know how it is. We got ender chests underneath all these carpets to give it like a really cool effect. But let me show you guys like the concept behind this is like the theory of like basically dying as soon as we get the flipping lights back on in this place. So give me a second. It's a terrible power grid. Anytime now. Alright, so you start at no health. Wait, that doesn't make any flipping sense. You start at full health, and as we go around, you start losing health. So the concept is supposed to be like life and death. We got the upside down heart and that heart. Every single one of these areas will take me to different places of the world and more places to even come. But down here, I can show you a little bit of my redstone paralysis where I can just walk through here. Bang! It opens up. Yup. And we come down here to the dungeon, dude. This is where Sam and Systematically are at. Big chillin', dude. Right down here with the upside down dinner mobs. This is their throne room down here. That's an IRL picture of Sam, IRL picture of Sis. We've got the guards here, guarding them on their throne. Chains hanging from the roof, upside down gassed. We have Sam with Corin and Rue. We got Systematically, that's not green, I know what you're thinking. He's just a trickster in disguise, basically. Upside down chicken dude with the little bit of a Skulk heart type dealio back there. We come through here. This is the contract room. Check this out. Bang. We got a Panda who's looking into the portals that a bunch of gas or spirits are flying out of. We have this area right here. This is where I signed the contract for more life if I need to get a totem. We've only gone through 4 totems in this world. So basically, the lore behind this video or this world is that people can buy me totems in the future. So this is when I pop a totem, I can come over here and be like, at a crossroads where fates intertwine. Here you stand with an apple so divine, meaning I have to give up a notch apple for a new totem. Question is, are you willing to make that trade? Fight for your life at a level 5 raid, so I have to earn the right to survive longer. The unsuspecting crowd cheers, unaware that what they hold dear. 4 million gapples, beginning cost of this, is as a community challenge. Just so we're clear, for this is our journey, and we all must pay in order to live to see another day. So if I want to buy a totem in this world, I have to earn that totem. Because I know how cheeky totems can be and how overpowered they are. This is our way of trying to balance that, which is pretty flipping cool. Yeah, so if I come through here, walk over here, check to see if this door is still open, and then close it because Sam complains about the draft all the time. And then we come over here. This is kind of like our middle area right here. We got a few different rooms here. We've got the warden area where we keep a lot of our, you know, these dudes. This guy's a righty. Ugh, sucks to suck, nerd. I'm a righty though. We got more cats. We got Hubcap. Supposed to be Hubcat, but that's an Easter egg. We got Melly out here. She big chillin'. We got a little bit of a dungeon in here for, you know, dungeony stuff for those of you guys who are into that. But yeah, this is where we just keep a lot of these dudes just big chilling and stuff like that. We'll come through here. Yeah, we like to call that one the Fungeon, yeah. Through here, this is our library. Yep, this is where a lot of book learning goes on, dude. We got Alcunana out here. We got this guy. I don't know what the flip's going on with this dude. We got the alter ego of Bunny out here with boots. We got Relish behind her and whatnot. Don't ask me what she's gonna do with those boots, but it includes stepping on somebody's face. Anywho, come through here. This is our morgue. We also have a crematorium. Big words. Where we got the airline bat and a little bit of a morgue area with Colonel and Landon out here. A little bit of a coffee machine. A little bit of like, there's little Easter eggs in here somewhere. Yeah, see that guy? Little banners and stuff like that. You never know what's going to be looking back at you. This one's a little bit bloody. Not the most like sanitary area, but it's cool. It's cool. All right, let me get some pork chops in here. And that's this area, which is like the dungeon of the Nether hub. So let's go start. I guess we'll head over to the Princess of Wonderland next, which is Bunny's build that you guys have seen so frequently in this world. Small time lurker. She hangs out from time to time on the channel. So I think it's this way now that I've been blinded by, you know, these dudes. Where am I? Oh my why? Okay, I know where I'm at. Anywho, everybody's got a different style tunnel. Actually, before we head over to Bunny's build, let's do a couple of the Nether builds that we got going on here. Oh, snap. That's Bunny's. Anyways, We'll head over to Xopa's build first because, you know, makes sense. It's right here. So Xopa's got the Blaze Tunnel. Pretty flippin' cool. There's a big giant battle going on here between Xopa and the piglins. Elusive. Xopa's supposed to be a little bit of a mage. These guys are supposed to be a little bit more of the brutes. They're going to be named after people inside the channel. But over here, we have the Blaze Farm. A little bit over the top. So we got the Band Blazes. We got the Blaze Towers. The Eternal Flame. That's like right here. So we got the red, the orange. Oh, snap. Any Hoosler. We got his army right here. So the cool lore behind this one is the fact that these blazes actually come out of these things. Like these are like spawning pods for Xopa's peeps, you know what I mean? So his army is infinite. It's not just this. It's just all of that. We got the Blaze Farm up here. So right behind here is the Blaze Farm. With a blaze obviously shooting flamethrowers out of its, you know, out of its mouth. With the blaze spawner right up there, where I, you know, get all my, my blaze stuff, craft my end rods, and whatnot. It all just comes through here. Then, of course, we have Xopa on his eternal throne. Very high in fiber. Never caught off his porcelain throne for as long as I've known him. And a good bunch of people who basically protect him on that throne. Or waiting for the throne. I don't know. But anyways, he's got his toilet paper. He's set. He's got a book. Got a little bit of cheeky water in there. Can't spend too much time in there because it gets a little bit too much with the good old nose. Let's take that guy out. Take this guy out. Never miss a shot, but this is Xopa. Come down this way. We can go see who Elusive is. So Elusive, of course, has his own tunnel up in this piece. So as we walk down through here, obviously more fighting going on. This guy's looking down like, what? I know. It's crazy, man. Come down through here. We've got more wizards doing wizardy stuff. More fighting. And then this is Elusive's build, who is the god of Red Rivers, where we built a giant netherwort farm. And stuff like that. For flip's sakes. We're just gonna fly out of here. Never miss a shot. That's true. This is Elusive's build. Kind of like a giant cathedral. It's got a giant netherwort farm in it. I'll show you guys what we got going on in here. So if we come through here, it's this is where I want to build like a lot of like, I don't know, like cool like glass work and everything like that. We have Elusive over here on his throne. We got the hoglins up here inside these cages. That one's probably just a small one, probably named Sis. So we got a big group of people here. I don't know if you guys recognize this. He's in the city as well, looking at a map, and all that fun stuff. So he's got his army here. His crossbow guys, his sword guys. We're going to take a super sophisticated way down to the netherwort farm, where I'm just going to break this block, and I'm going to fall down a layer. This is where I cook up a lot of the netherrack so I can make the stuffs. Who's this? We got Sin out here, the gold helmet. We got Bees out here with a little piece of netherrack doing I don't know what. But below here, we actually have the a giant netherwort farm. So that's pretty cool. We got Bunny down here. We got Xopa. Big chillin'. I use the allays down here to basically collect all of the netherwort as I come through here and just basically harvest. I think it's like something stupid like 20,000 plus. Or I don't know. It's a good amount. It's a good amount. Who else we got up in there, dude? We got Silly. Can't remember what the chicken's name would be. Oh, Silly Goose. We have more people up in here, and then this is where I also breed them up. I don't know where Amanda's at. Oh. Amanda. Too big chillin'. Where the heck's her name? I think. Anyways, this is a giant netherwort farm. All right, we'll take our super highly sophisticated way on out by slapping on the elytra, and we'll fly up out of here, and I'll take you guys over to the Princess of Wonderland, which is a pretty cool build. We will check out the Wither Skelly farm later, dude. Didn't obviously spawn-proof a lot of this place. I brought a little bit of the Nether Wart Forest in here. There's also a Hoglin farm to go with this. So yeah. We're just gonna fly through here. Take it all, like, pretty quick. And then we'll do, we'll just fly up this way. Kick it over this way. It's a massive hub. This thing took me about 3 months to build this hub. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of expensive resources, a lot of red sand. You know what I mean? So over here is Bunnies. She is obviously into Alice in Wonderland. And light blue, pink, or magenta cyan. Those are her colors, so we try to do that. We wanted to go with a little bit of a unique road. So we have like the coarse fruit and stuff like that inside of the floor, with the gems going down the center. She actually made this art, which is pretty flipping cool. There in the center, she's got 2 charged creepers. And then we use the cake to basically spawn-proof this area a little bit. But if we continue to go on down here, we'll actually find Bunny's build. So, let me just kind of just like... Nice. So this is Bunny's build. It's supposed to be kind of like very based off of Alice in Wonderland, because that's like one of her big things. So hopefully it's nighttime when we get here. Nope. Anyways, this is Bunny's build. This is the Mushroom Island, which is really flipping cool. We got the Cheshire Cat up there. We've got this is supposed to be Mrs. Potts pouring tea into Chip from Beauty and the Beast. I think that's the one. We got the giant heart castle right here. We got the gas shooting fireballs. There's a lot to take in here. We got the little pocket watch. Me and Bill chilling there with the bunny with the Mad Hatter's hat and the monocle. But yeah, let's get into this area a little bit. I'll give you guys a little bit of a flyby, because this island is actually shaped like a heart, which is really flipping cool. If we fly away far enough, you guys can see that it's actually shaped like a heart, which is a very unique flipping Mushroom Island. I didn't make this. This is just normal terrain, dude, which I thought was really wicked. We'll just fly through here, and I guess we'll work our way around here, so we can kind of take it all in. We got upside down pandas, apparently. We got all this kind of stuff here. There's a lot to take in here, so here we go. We got a little bit of an outdoor area for people to eat. We got the coffee shop. We got the ice cream shop. We call this one Jitters. We got a little bit of a menu right here. I don't know who the heck. Walter and Karen. People hanging out here. We got Marsha and all that kind of stuff. I think this is Honeybee or Honey Bay. Chilling out. We got ice cream here with another appearance of, you've guessed it, Amanda and Sam out here, but this time in flippin' panda form. So it's very out here. They don't sell anybody ice cream because they don't really have opposable thumbs. Notice how one of them's grumpy. That one's Sam. We got a random fox in here, a little bit of an ice cream machine and whatnot. Big chillin'. Come around here, we got a little bit of a donut shop. A little bit of a sign out here. So we got this donut area right here if we want to craft up donuts or cinnamon rolls. Goats apparently in here. And all that fun stuff. I think this is where I keep my wheat. My little wheat stash. Come out this way. This is our loot box. So this is actually supposed to be like a little bit of a casino. So I'll show you guys a little bit about this. That's the loot box. So if we go inside of here, we actually have a flippin' super rare enchanted flippin' dude over here where I flipped out, just named him Flip. He's not attacking me because I think it's daytime. So he big chilling right now. He's got his Nautilus shell and all that kind of stuff. We got the little gambling machines and whatever people want. Poker tables, pool tables, dartboards. Yeah, a really cool build. Fun, fancy. Come through here. Of course, we got mushrooms all over the place. A lot of these guys are named. Like this guy right here. That's Homora. We got mushroom next door. All that fun stuff. Chaos. Everybody big chillin'. Of course, when we make our way over to Pixel Palace, we have the chessboard. We got Riley hanging out there. This is like the big game of chess that you can play in Alice in Wonderland, which is pretty flippin' cool. We got like these little goats and stuff like that. These little like micro arts, which I think are so cute. Not my design at all, but this guy is absolutely amazing. I got a lot of these things up in here. We've got the big giant snowball fight going on right now. Everybody just playing with the snowballs and stuff. This guy, big chillin'. Pretty cool fight. We got the penguin, the snowman. Bunch of boats where apparently we got a bunch of llamas hanging out. These little crabs? Hello? Are you kidding me, dude? Look at these crabs. That's so cool. Love these crabs. Anyways, we got this little guy right here. Inside of here, we actually have another version of Carl in his big terrarium. So he's got like a little bit of a mushroom dark oak forest, a little bit of a sandy beach over there, some water so he can vibe out. Big chillin', dude. In his own, his little terrarium. Another grumpy panda. We got the frogs. Love these frogs. Inside of here, we actually have a area where you can play games if you want to go catch like those little like fish and stuff like that. So this was a really cool, fun build to do. Obviously, we got the mushroom cows and all that kind of cool stuff. As we go, we'll work our way in a little bit closer to Pixel Palace, where actually another one of our wardens reside right here. So this is where this dude's at. This is Bestie next door. This is Bestie. One of Bunny's besties. Just big chilling out here. We'll just fly away so we can go. We don't get blasted into season 2. And we'll fly down here into the darkness. Anyways, we got these things. Bunny's got her little gargoyles and all that kind of stuff. Big Sag for Armor Cross, not being invited to the table. We got Sam out here with more boots. It's a very common trend around here. We got Sis trying to snipe somebody with a snowball. Highly doubt he's able to hit anything. He doesn't have that big of arms. Anyways, as we come through here, we got Tweedledee, Tweedledum. They're big chillin'. We got the flamingos up. That you saw them, that they were playing, I think it was crochet or whatever the heck game that was. We got bees and goth guarding the entrance to the door, so ain't nothing gonna get through that. And if that doesn't work, we got Rusty and Outlet on the other side. But this is Bunny's table right here. She's got the aquariums going all the way up, the soul gem, the axolotl. That's her right there. I don't know if you noticed it, but it says her name right above her her armor stand. Duh. And then we got everybody who hangs out at the table with her. The big tea table. We got Carissa, Corin. They're all eating flipping cakes with tridents because flipping trying to make me go down bad for tridents out here, man. Everybody's got big forks for big cakes, you know what I mean? So people drinking tea. We got the parrots out here. A little bit of a jukebox down here that we can like play music in and whatnot. Pretty cool. So it's a vibe. We have a dark heart up here, which I thought was actually kind of unique. Where I was like, oh, we'll just keep that, dude. F it. It looks cool. And a little bit of a unique floor design. I don't know if you guys can really see that. These doorways that totally go places. So they're really cool. And again, with the fans and everything like that. We try to go with the theme of hey, keeping everything kind of split up. But that's the inside of Pixel Palace. What the flip? How'd you get out? Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the petting zoo where all the animals are kind of small and some of them are kind of big. Goats are a real pain in the neck to keep in there, as you guys can see. This is the petting zoo where we keep all the small animals. This is where the goats are supposed to be. We got Bunny Goat next door. Apparently they're able to get out. So we got Brad. Brad's a real pain in the neck, so he's probably the culprit of that. We got Turtwig. We got this random little creeper over here. Why is he over there? Oh, he must have got rammed by one of the goats. He used to be right here. Whoa. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. We got Jab. We got more of these guys. We got small grumpy dudes. Oreo. We got this guy who's big chilling out here with Spuds. We got little Leo. Little mushrooms, Mooey, Belle, Carlos. I didn't realize how many flipping skelly horses we have here. We got Turnip. You know what I mean? We got Turnip for what? Anyways, this place is going to be built up more, so it's a little bit more detailed later and stuff. That's also another random pink sheep that we found here. We didn't dye that guy. That guy's legit. We also have like Squirtle and Turtwig again. They're big chilling out here. But apparently all those dudes got out, so that's a vibe. But yeah. A little bit of an Easter egg up here. On the top of this ghast, we have Poltergeist. So remember that, because they're going to make an appearance later on today when we go over to the Wither Skelly farm, which is really cool. So this is, these are these dudes. These are supposed to be like hot air balloons that are bringing in people on vacation, which is going to be tied into some other stuff, you know? We got Football Crazy, who's just out here. And everything like that. So we'll come through here and we'll make our way over to the next build, which I think will probably be the witch farm because it's almost nighttime, dude. And that's like the perfect time to go over here. But anyways, Princess of Wonderland, built for Bunny. Oh, she's also got cool phantoms up here. I thought this build was a lot of fun. So we'll go through here again and we'll make our way over to the witch farm, then the raid farm, and then Ocean Monument in that order. There's a lot of stuff to show. We're 2 hours into this world tour, and if you guys have made it this far, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to rush my way through this, but this is a big flipping world. Holy smokes. Okay. So, this is the Ocean Monument tunnel that comes from the main hub, as you guys will see. So we go through here, all Ocean Monument themed, after like Guardians and Outsider, who is the god of the sea. So that's pretty cool. And in here, we transition over to the witch tunnel. As we like split off into this, we used a ton of respawn anchors and crying obsidian and books and all that fun stuff for the floor. Not expensive at all. Didn't struggle whatsoever with the crying obsidian. We got people like ripped systematically and the Poultrygeist again as a little bit of an Easter egg as a ghost. And then we wanted to go with like a little bit of a Halloween Town vibe in here, where we have like these cool like houses, and that will tie into the Ascension that we're heading to right now for Football Crazy. But as we make our way through here, we got like cool ghosts and stuff and scarecrows and bookcases, and we got Dead Inclusive out here, big Saggies. We got like a little bit of this scape, like a mural with like the clouds and scarecrows and all that fun stuff. So we're gonna go through here. This will take us out to the witch farm. This was probably the biggest fog effect I've ever had and ever done in a world. So this thing's nutty. Welcome to the witch farm. Let me show you guys an overhead view of this. This thing is probably, I think it's over 70,000 pieces of purple glass going all the way down towards the witch farm itself, which we'll double back to. I wanted to build a bunch of big giant mushrooms and play around with that. This is when I wanted to build bigger mushrooms but with different details. Mind you, we also like filled the ground with like, you know, stars and these little bubbles, and wanted to kind of create like a little bit of an effect like coming out of the ground so people can look at them in awe. That's Amanda looking at that thingy. And then we got people like kind of walking down here. You'll see all kinds of really cool mushrooms where we're just kind of playing around with stuff, being like, what could we like come up with mushroom wise to make things like look really, really cool. We put amethyst inside of the fog here, give that a little bit of a nice little touch. I really like this one So that might make another appearance or in the world somewhere. But yeah, we have all kinds of people kind of ripping all around out here and stuff like that. But Football Crazies is supposed to be a little bit of a haunted mansion. So check this out. It looks really flippin' cool with shaders. With the honey blocks, with the glowstone behind there. Was suggested to me by, I think Amanda inside the comments section. Or inside the Twitch chat. It looks really flippin' cool. Looks like the lights are on in there, dude. So that's really, really cool. We got the toxic fog, you know, little bit of a wall right here. And then this is where we kind of stepped up our game when it came down to potion brewing. So as we come up through here, we have the hardcore heart, of course. We have Perninator out here. We had another one right here, but I think a pig pushed off there. But now I guess we have a chicken. So I guess, you know, it's whatever. This is the potion brewer designed by Impulse. It's pretty flipping cool. We have these cauldrons right here where these two people are trying to put together, I don't know, some sort of like recipe for something. So we got the purple cauldron. We've got the green cauldron right there. Thought that was pretty cool. Behind this wall is a massive potion brewer. Will basically keep auto brewing potions. Like I said, flipping awesome. This thing's nuts. Designed by, you know, Impulse. So we got all the potions, slow falling, fire resistance. As soon as I use up an item, it will basically replenish that item. Well, a little bit of water down there. We got the swiftness, strength potions, healing, weakness, and then whatever the heck we want to add in there. Pretty flippin' cool. So that's really neat right there. So that's a potion brewer right there. So if we come through here, we can go over towards Rayworks' witch farm, but over here I'll just show you a little bit of the detail up in this fish. This is a little bit of a slime farm, and a little bit of a pumpkin patch with a scarecrow and all that fun stuff. Just on this side, another little bulky tree as we slowly got better at doing trees in this world. This is a little bit of a cemetery where we have all these dudes. This is one of the villagers that took a vacation. I blame Bunny. Anyways, we come through here. We've got, like, you know, pigs popping out of graves. We got all this, dead trees, different trees. This is the, like I said, this is Rayworks' design that works off of Zoglins. And probably one of the scariest farms I've ever had to put together, because this farm uses entity cramming to kill flipping these dudes. And then we just get a lot of this. So we got spider eyes like nobody's business. Don't know what the heck we'd ever use that for. This place is pretty cool. It's supposed to be like a little bit of a, what do you call these things again? Like a crypt or something? I love this. I love grayscale builds. I absolutely love it, dude. We come back here. This is, we're going to be heading over towards Halloween Town. But first, there's a secret behind this wall right here. And here, we have a little bit of a, you know, when I don't know what we needed this for, to be honest. But we got a bunch of, one cow. We got one cow in there. Shears, you know, all that kind of stuff. This is a bee farm that we had and all that kind of stuff. So, this is where we keep all the bees and stuff when we were working in the area to get a bunch of honey that I didn't realize that, holy flip, this thing's full. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna come through here and I'll show you guys Halloween Town. So Halloween Town is just back here. Looks really cool at night. So we're gonna try to like look at this thing. Got a little bit of a pumpkin patch here, like little cauldrons, flipping this guy. Hello? There it is. Little bit of a pumpkin patch with these big flipping, pumpkins and stuff. We have a mare. We do have a mare here. Not fully in place. So it's pretty cray-cray. Got the little scarecrows. Got all the kind of houses. This is like a costume shop. And all this kind of stuff. right up in here if you guys want to buy like costumes and scarecrows. This is Sam runs his plates. It's not done yet. We kind of missed the mark. This is back when I was probably taking on a little bit too much at the time to be able to finish in a month. It's a lot of flipping work. But anyways, this is the mayor's house right here, and this is where the mayor lives. She's in here somewhere. She's all boxed up. Okay, I'll show you guys the interior of this this place. Come through here. This is inside of the flippin' mansion, dude. This is where Football Krzazy hangs out. We got a ghast up here. Super easy to capture a ghast if you guys have never done it. Nothing but the finest nether warts. Yeah, if you guys have never captured a ghast, it's just insanely easy. Like, honestly, never done anything easier. Resident sleeper type deal. But anyways, if you ever want to come down here and tickle its toes, we could just chill out. Yeah. So big vibe there. What the flip was that noise? Anyways, this is the, I love this table. It's like a too thick trapdoor table. Are you kidding me? We got Nikki, Casey, Dragon, Bunny. We got Football Krzazy. Goddess of Magic, of course. We got Forbes and Abby, and then Essentially back there, looking for books. But this is her her table right here. Little bit of a library that we built here. This thing's actually on wheels. Yep. So it actually slides back and forth. Thought that was kind of creative. So I'm just gonna eat these pork chops real quick. Got it on both sides. All that fun stuff. But that is pretty much the witch farm. Really cool. Oh, check this out. Look at this. What happened to my carpet? There it is. Look at that. You know, if you like, if you literally look at that. That's pretty cool. I thought that was super neat. You can just walk up this thing without even jumping because there's a fence post there. But yeah, this is the witch farm. We'll head over to the raid farm next, which isn't that far, but we'll still take the nether so you guys can see the portal for that area. So we'll see how it goes. We'll fly through here. Yeah, it's a very cool like mechanic that you can do, where you can put like fence posts underneath that kind of stuff. A little bit of an incline without actually having to jump. It's super neat. Come through here, obviously back to the nether hub. This over here is our raid farm. So this is supposed to look like a coliseum with a totem. We have like the stands all along here. This is supposed to be the rib cage of a T-Rex, and you guys will see why, dude. So we've got this. As we come through here, we'll go over to the raid farm. And on the other side of this portal, we have a T-Rex skull, dude. And for like the longest time, we had this cow stuck in there, named a Toothpick. But this is the raid farm, the Coliseum, not that far away from the witch farm. One of our very first, second time we've actually tried to build a little bit of a village. It's nothing crazy. It's still under development, like a lot of things in this world. But this is where we do a lot of our manual, like, raids. So we step inside of here for NinjaWarrior, the god of war. And we come in here like a gladiator from back in the day, and we fight our raids here in the arena, which is really cool. We got like little slime launchers that if you like ravagers will like get shot up in the air. Obviously like bones for taking down big creatures. We actually have a firework display back there that we don't really use that much anymore because we do this every Friday, so quite a bit. We have the Vex heads, sad and happy. Ravagers, happy and, you know, mad and chilling, I guess. Another skull. I was going through like a phase here where I wanted to just build a bunch of like skulls and stuff. Thought that was really cool. We got a chicken jockey. Of course, we got the emerald heart. We got Dragon out here. He actually holds one of my notch apples. We got Sloth. We got the guy who took out Filza, Sizzlesaur. We got Nero and turtles. They're all like kind of like gladiators and champions that used to hang out. Basically, I'm just gonna kind of like rip around here. And then we got the outside of this area. We got like the little benches and whatnot. Little info booth by Allie, and then we got Stompy, and you want to buy like your yarns and your wool. Little wandering trader action right here for Joberson, selling whatever Joberson's selling out here. Honey stands for Professor Bob. We got Fantasia with his pearls. Just like a little bit of an outdoor market area. And then just messing around with a different build style and everything like that. So we've got trees right there. This should be rowboat, I believe. Yeah, rowboat and skier. All selling like these little areas. People bought these houses. We got Stogie. We got a little bit of a pergola right here. If people want to kind of chill out and hang out. We got these fake bees out here. We got the little bit of a bathhouse for Pablo and This is supposed to be like an outdoor bathhouse. You got your towels, your hot tub. People can come in here and get their massages and big chillin'. Got a little bit of this is supposed to be you know, some sort of bookshop. More houses, a little bit of a cart back here, some sheep. A little bit of a pumpkin cart. We built this one for Boyd. His house right here. Pablo's side, he loves green, so we added a little bit of green there. We got Pappy, his little house right there, and all that fun stuff. I thought it was really cool, like adding like the redstone to the floor and whatnot. But it's supposed to be like kind of like a Roman theme village. So it's still under development. Whenever the heck we make our way back here, we'll make our way back here and kind of expand it as time goes on. But obviously, as the world expands, things get busier and busier, dude. Holy. We got an Enderman. We got a little like honey pot deal. There's right here. I think I built this one for Mini. Yep, Minitron. Built this little outdoor little archery thing where you can like, you know, have like your archers can shoot the apples off of armor stands and, you know, practice with your crossbows and fight with your shirt off. Whatever you want to do. Coming over here, we have a little bit of like a blacksmith ore area. This one's for Dragon Warrior or Warrior. He's like our little smith guy, like a little bit of like a gnome. Anyways, learned the hard way that you can't put wood that close to lava because apparently that's too close to put a flippin' little bit of a roof wall. Anyways, he's our guy. We got a little bit of an outdoor horse stable if you guys want to come over here and rent some horses. This is for Spring. He's got a little bit of a horse stable. Donkey, of course. Because you can't have a horse stable without that one donkey. This area is built for Deshaun. He's got a little bit of an outdoor area up in here. So. Bop. Big chillin'. This one, I'm pretty sure I built this one for this. They're all just like really cool and like interesting designs, completely different from what I'm like normally used to. And then we got the flowers, and you know, another charged creeper that we haven't done anything with, but this is for Sir Angles, Sergeant Angles, or you know, all that kind of stuff. And then we got you know, the flowers, and I don't want to get too close to that guy, obviously. Not dangerous at all. You're right. Where I get my level 5 raids from is just over here. Nothing pretty, just functional. We have this right here. Where I just kind of go up to this dirt platform where I can try to get myself, you know, a level 5 raid pretty much. So that's pretty cool. So we'll fly back, and then I kind of come over here. We do that whole deal, and you know, it's whatever. Get our pork chops in. We'll go over to the Wither Skelly farm next. But before we do that, we might take like a quick little intermission to go stretch our legs and everything like that. I know we're like 2 hours into this world tour right now, and there's still a lot to see. A lot to see. So we'll work our way back to the central hub. And we'll take ourselves a small little break. And we'll continue on with what we're doing. So, we'll do this one. We'll come back. We'll look at the ocean monument. Actually, we should just go to the ocean monument now. We'll go to the Wither Skelly farm after, so we don't have to fly through this region of the world anymore. So, we'll come through here, and we'll just go straight to the ocean monument. We'll go to my boat. We can big chill, and then we'll be back. But yeah, this is the ocean monument that we're gonna go into. This one's built for Outsider, the god of the sea, which is pretty cool. This is it. A little bit of a sneak peek. This is the boat. This boat is designed, inspired by Pirates of the Caribbean, and there's a lot of lore that comes into this this place. This place has undergone so many changes, and we'll get into that here in a second. We got a full diamond skelly and everything like that. This is basically where everything started, the very first ascension and everything like that. So I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. All right. So where we left off was on the boat. I know it was like a split second for you guys, but it was like 5 minutes for me. Anyways, this is my boat, or Outsider's boat, and I'll tell you guys a little bit of the lore behind Outsider and why he's the god of the sea, pretty much. So we've got this is the 1 year no popping a totem cake right here to celebrate that. We have our 1 millionth stone mined, the last stone in the end. We of course have golden apple, all of my mods on all their heads, warden head just for the flex, rainbow head because this is a safe place to be at for no matter who you are, cheeky little flipping crafting bench down here. We got Rose's head, pain in the gas. Wait, no, that was when I got the advancement for getting that. Got this little guy named Snowball. This whole deal. We're not going to get into like the full part of this place, but this is basically the heart of my base, the heart of my world pretty much down here. So as we come up here, you guys can see everybody up in here who's like, you know, on the boat, and this is a guardian farm, and all this kind of stuff. So let me just go quickly sleep in the nether so I can show you guys this without getting, you know, dive bombed by a creeper or something like that. This is a small glimpse of the Hall of Fame. We're going to go over the Hall of Fame later. Not right now, but we'll get into the Hall of Fame later. Probably finalize it with the with this, because this is a massive project on its own. We got about 18 of these random halls. They're all different themes with different people inside of the Hall of Fame and stuff that you guys can deck out your channel points. Okay, anyways, the overhead view of this is the monument. We have the guardian who shoots the laser out of the monument itself. We built it all out of blackstone, warp logs, all that fun stuff, and it's all propped up with these big giant tridents. This used to be bedrock before they changed the bedrock height of the world, but we have these big giant tridents that are basically hold up our monument with a little bit of a centerpiece right here, which is a little bit of a fountain. We have all the axolotls. This is actually where we got the blue axolotl in this world. And then of course we have Outsider, who sits on his throne, the god of the sea, and of course his guards who guard him on his throne. So a little bit of the lore behind Outsider was he was a pirate. That was his pirate ship back in the day, until he died because he didn't know about guardians back in the day. He wasn't aware of what was lurking inside of the monument itself. He ended up dying inside of the monument, finding the heart of the sea that resurrected him, brought him back to life, and the magical trident that was able to give him the power to basically drain the entire monument, to make it his own kingdom, to conquer it in the very end. So that's a little bit about him in a little way. We got these drowns pixel arts up here on the roof as like little fountains. This is the storage room itself right here. And if we look down here, we have one of these dudes captured. I thought that was pretty cool. This is where we get all of our prismarine shards, prismarine crystals, apparently prismarine blocks, so on and so forth, all throughout here. Pretty simple. They just fall to their death. We also call this place the Terra Temple, where we get a lot of our terraforming materials in this world. So I didn't follow any kind of tutorial on how to build this. I think this is a pretty easy mechanic. Only guardians can spawn inside of a guardian farm. Or inside of a monument, sorry. And if you just fill it with water, guardians will spawn. Sure, you get the occasional fish, but it's not really a problem because they don't really like go into the center here. It's a little bit broken. As you can see, that guy just whiling out. It's supposed to push him in. I broke the signs by accident. A little bit of an Easter egg for you guys. And then it's just eventually they'll get shoved into the center here. This is the Guardian when I was trying to get better at doing pixel arts and everything. The original dogs. We got Domino, Trevsky, Xopa, Tommy. Then we got little things like if we ever need like cocoa beans, we could do that. If we need these, we could shear those, and warped twisting vines, snowballs, flower farms, a bunch of bone meal to fill these guys up. These are all just micro farms, bamboo, lichen. We got a little bit of glowberries, sweet berries if you're into that. Make your way across here. We've got vines all the way across. If you ever need vines, they just get collected right here. A little bit of a bamboo here, although we don't really use that. If we ever need, like, I don't know, like mushrooms or like nylium or anything like that, we just use this area. I think this was supposed to be for ferns. Don't use that anymore. This is actually awesome. This is roots. If I ever need roots, I could just do this or do that and just like kind of farm roots. I don't know why this is here. Oh, infinite water source, kelp, seagrass, and we used to have drip leaf here, and now it doesn't grow on obsidian anymore, which is big sad. But anyways, we could farm drip leaf there if you wanted to add the moss back. But yeah, this is a little bit of the exterior here. And it comes all the way down. Already showed off the boat to you guys. We'll be revisiting this area later because there's so much more to see here in terms of a huge amount of Hall of Fame stuff. There's a little bit of Easter eggs here, though. We had a charged creeper that we flippin' walked into one time that was inside this boat. Blew us up. Took no hearts of damage, you know, because, you know, we're a Chad like that. So that was pretty cool. So we were just out here. Got these random dudes who we just throw inside boats just because we can. Let's go through here. We'll make our way over to the Wither Skelly farm now, where I get a lot of my beacons and everything like that. Oh, we'll just fly through here. We'll connect ourselves back up to the chandelier. The main central hub. I think we have about 5 or 6 more big builds in this world to look at. So I can show you guys all that. Like I said, I hope you guys brought your snacks, because this isn't light. A lot of flipping hours. Back to this area. Gotta switch over to shaders because it looks sweet. With the big giant chandelier and everything like that in place here. Absolutely gorgeous. Make your way around here. Don't fly too close to the wardens. Slap those bad boys off. Come through here. Up. Okay. So, this is our Wither Skelly tunnel. We're gonna be doing these outer areas soon enough. But this is where we get a lot of our beacons. This farm that you guys are about to see took me like 3 months to build. It is almost a testament to just being mentally flippin' strong, dude. Because digging in the Nether for this flippin' long took a lot of mental fortitude. Right now we're at 2.6 million. I don't know what we ended off at. The basalt, because we're inside of a basalt delta. I didn't know a whole lot about these Wither Skelly farms when I built this originally. So this was obviously my very first one. Like I said, came over from Bedrock. But this is our perimeter, dude. And it takes a while to kind of like soak it all in with that, just how big a perimeter really is. I didn't get rid of the lava because F that. But this is just a massive area that just took us forever to dig out. If I can do it, we might be able to dangle our way over here. But we have an original hole over there. I'll show you guys that before we leave, the original hole. We got these little crystals. This guy's falling off the end island. We got a cool looking ghast. This used to be a pixel art of a wither and creeper, except Halloween happened, and I was getting the wither skellies with the pumpkin heads, and let's just say, long story short, things got burnt down by flipping gas. Anyways, basically it's pretty straightforward. Wither skellies will basically spawn on the wither roses because they don't take damage, right? Mobs can spawn if they don't take damage on a block. That's what basically makes it spawn proof for every other mob, like, you know, blazes and gas and whatnot. So this is 2 layers, 2 crossroads, and all that kind of stuff. It kind of cranks it out, but it's nothing too crazy. Like I said, I wanted to kind of do this one with my own like knowledge of Minecraft. We'll turn down the hostile creatures because, you know what they say, dude. Anyways, quick little thing. Poltergeist is here. Another little Easter egg. Poltergeist used to activate this thing. I set it up to a clock, and I never see the fireball actually shoot nowadays, so I don't know, dude. I blame Bill. Anyways, we got these floating little platforms right here. The dual hardcore heart, big boy right here. The fake withers, the tubes where they fall. We got Krzazy out here, out of the underworld. And we'll come down here. That's another bunny back in the day. Before she became toxic and stuff like that. One of my mods. We got another one of the floor tricks with the ender chest. Another one of these dudes, big chillin'. This auto sorter for the Wither Skelly farm hardly ever breaks. Incredibly reliable because it's totally not built on a chunk border. Anyways, we get bones for days. We get coal for days. Wither skulls. A lot of wither skulls. All that kind of stuff. But an insanely reliable system. If we ever need, we got boxes here and more bones and, you know. Then we just launch ourselves up to here. Whoop. Bang. We come over here and just start swiping away and start killing, you know, wither skellies. Pretty easy. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. Let me see if I can, show you guys the little hole that I, used to hang out in. I got more skulls right here. Whoa! Those are supposed to be there. Obviously. Anyways, bounce our way out of here. We'll turn back on the mob sounds. Tell it's very flippin' loud in there, dude. We'll just kind of jump our way out of here. Let's see if we can dangle this. So this is the original hole. Right here, where we used to kind of sit at back in the day. Alright, it's chill. I meant to do that. Anyways. Check out this hole. I used to hang out here, dude. This is where we used to come over here on the Twitch streams and stuff like that. Just look at this and be like, bruh, why are we doing this? And I used to like kind of hang out in this hole and I used to have all my boxes and stuff like that. And things were super organized. And we even did a little bit of netherite mining down there. But I had all kinds of boxes in here of just like tools. So I can come over here every single day because I wanted to. Not because I had to. So, you know. That's pretty chill. A little bit of a volcano and stuff like that. I'm kidding, obviously. This place is amazing. Another little fog effect. You'll see a lot of those. Cool. And it's in a basalt delta. So, you know, magma cubes? Probably one of my favorite mobs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Lots of magma cubes. Okay, we'll go over to the iron farm next, since it's right there. Holy flip! We're chilling. We're back here. We got King Jared out here. We got Minitron. We got Blue. All the, these dudes. We got Trevsky, who is the god of iron. We got Healer. Alright, so this is the iron farm tunnel. It's supposed to be a very steampunky. Got the gears in the floor. Got all the active thingies. Lights that it should be flickering. Wherever the flip those are. Yeah, right there. We got little cranes, more robots. You guys will see that. Big flipping drill. Broken clocks. Because, you know, this is the, you know, the Nether. Clocks don't work out here. Big steamy deals with big levers and, you know, carts. More robots. Then we come through here. And this is going to be our iron farm. This is our spawn chunks. This is where I first spawned in on the world. That basically, you know, started this whole deal. So we got the flying airship that we're on right now, which is pretty cool. We were probably gonna go to sleep real quick because, you know. But anyways, this is the airship, very first airship I've ever built. Bunch of people on the boat were able to be here for when we finish this place. This is the iron farm itself, which is pretty cool. Supposed to be kind of you know, a different style. Let me just sleep real quick so I can show you guys daytime stuffs. But it's supposed to be like an observatory. You can see like the big giant telescope coming out of there and whatnot. If I fly over here, this is the airship. Pretty cool. Put a little bit of the things right here. So I basically spawned right here in the world, and that was the mesa. That's when I knew, dang, I've never seen anybody ever build in the mesa before. So I was like, I'm gonna do that. There's a bunch of like random stuff in here too, like frogs, crocodiles. Look at this crocodile, dude. Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Isn't that cool? We have the hardcore heart, of course, very common trend. We got these guys, Brad and Chad. You got the gears in the floor. So this floor was actually heavily inspired by those really cool watches that you see. And then you look into them and you can see all the gears moving and stuff like that. I thought that was so cool. So I was like, bro, I gotta do that. Got the big windmills, the robots that are whipping around here. The flipping cranes and stuffs. We got a really cool looking wall right here. Right in here, this is where I breed up a bunch of turtles to get scoot. So this is actually a scoot farm. Yep, got a minecart system underneath here. Pretty flipping cool. Got the gears in the wall right there. Come through here. We got a little bit of a furnace array, nothing too cray-cray. Just because furnaces obviously run non-stop in spawn chunks. So we come in here. This is a quad iron farm built by Rayworks. Pretty cool. Well, I built it, but he designed it. Yeah, so we got all kinds of stuff. Never been blown up by that crystal ever. We got Stella out here, and we got like these really cool like pods with like supposed to be like Iron Man suits in a way, with robust out here. We got the honeycomb farm, because you know these guys go flipping hard in the spawn chunks, and it's probably beyond broken now, so I don't want to repair it. We come through here. We got the exact same deal, but this one's for honey. So we got glass bottles for days. And we should have honey somewhere. I don't flipping know. Bunch of honey if we need any honey blocks or whatever. You know what I mean? Down here is where all the, you know, we've got the 4 modules. It gets you about 350 per. So about 1,200 per hour, which is obviously pretty dang good for a single player world. I don't really need a whole lot of that. You've already seen my villager trades. This thing kind of connects back to the hub. But this is where it all goes. We all filter out all of the poppies. And we just keep the iron in here. So I thought this was pretty cool. Pretty nifty. We got some cheeky little ender chests down here. You know, come up with this. So I thought that was pretty neat. Thing goes hard though. Love it. Over here we got robots. This is supposed to be like kind of like one of those things where they display their robots and stuff. Really cool. Got the flying drones. We got Wally, who's like kind of like a wee woo. You can kind of like sit in here type deal. We'll like push you around and whatnot. We got R2D2 and Wired. They basically build the robots here and ship them out. That's basically what the lore is. Like this is supposed to be a manufacturer for these robots. We've got the guard bots. We got Chad. I'm pretty sure this guy's name is Brad. Yeah. Chad and Brad, and then we got Sparky and Awkward Tron. Really cool. So we will fly up here now towards the upper part of the observatory. Looking down at that, looks pretty sick. Like, dang, dude, looks like an iron farm, because it is. I know it's a shock. We've got a little bit of a window so we can see like the robot up close. A little bit of the gate dealio. We're like, dang, dude. This guy's like looking off one of the thingies, and then we got Shrevsky, the god of you know, Forge, and he's looking through a telescope. One of these days, you might even connect it, and yeah, no problem. It was a lot of fun. Wilderness sort of deal, kind of getting it all going, but it's a big giant observatory, and that's pretty much the iron farm. So we'll go out of here and we'll do the deal. So that's the iron farm, dude. I'll take you guys over to Slimeville real quick. This was actually one of the very first villages that I ever came to. Literally one of the first villages I ever came to. But it's still an active village. We just wanted to make it look abandoned. All boarded up and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like abandoned. Like, we couldn't get rid of it. We didn't have the heart for that. This is my very first fletching table. Bruh. Pretty neat. We still have villagers in here, I guess. But it's just supposed to be like kind of overrun and stuff like that. We'll make our way back over here when we expand the Mossa and stuff like that. It was a very, very fun build. This is the Mossinator, dude. Currently probably busted, but it's you know, it's a small flex. I'm not gonna try to fix it right now because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fly out of here and I'm gonna go do some stuff. Came back, thing was busted. Anyways, it's a whole lot of levers and a whole lot of wasted bone meal, but it's lit. Basically, it's where we get a lot of our moss blocks, moss carpet, azalea, more azalea. You know, it goes. You know what I mean? It goes. So it does what we need it to do, and that's chill. So yeah, we're big chilling. Tomorrow problem. And when we get to tomorrow, we'll just say that again. It's chill. One of these days, we'll get around to fixing it. This is a completely decimated flipping desert that I'm kind of just like destroying right now. What the flip? But let's head on over to Slimeville. Slimeville's chaotic AF, all right? But that's because I let chat choose a block so I could build with it. What the flip? Like Australia out here, dude. What the heck's going on right now? Skypack must be busted. This is Slimeville. Garbage is being taken out right now. So if you hear big thuds, garbage. Slimeville. Go for Colonel. Got a slime. Let me see if I gotta go to bed. Because I don't know what the flip's going on right now. Yeah, apparently it's nighttime, dude. So we're really out here. Anyways, this is what happens when you let people choose the block that you get to build with. So we've actually created something kind of special here. That flipping lighthouse actually works. So we'll start there. And then we'll work our way over to the club. So we're gonna build a bridge here one of these days. We'll get it. We'll get it. But just not right now. So this is the lighthouse. This is where Felicia lives. So we can just yell, you know, that thing that Felicia says. A little bit of the redstone up there. And whatnot. Don't understand any of it, but she lives up in here. And we can just, like, close that down. But this is the inside of the library. The lighthouse. That looks like a library, dude. So that's pretty cool. A lot of torch spam. This was built way before, you know, the light update. So I don't want to hear it. This is the club. Where people get tipsy, dude. This is crazy out here, dude. So we got the lower area. Where you can hang out in the lounge. We got DJs and stuff like that. And... Bet you didn't know we had this. Take this out of here. Pop that. Whoa, what the flip? We got Kronos out here. He works here. This is a underground flipping sushi bar with nothing but the freshest fish. So it's pretty cool. Kronos helps, you know, run this place and whatnot. So it's pretty chill. And then I just go bop. And then I fill this guy back up. You'll never even know it's there, dude. Pretty chill. We got Sean out here washing dishes and a bunch of people, you know, doing their thing. We go up to the top floor of this place where we got the bouncer, dude. Hello? We come up through here. We got another DJ back here. DJ, CJ up in the house, dude. Where it makes no sense that I've got ice right next to a desert. But it's Minecraft. Heyo, how you doing? We got ourselves a little bit of like a dining, I don't know, what do you call this place? Like a little place where you drink beers and stuff? A lounge? Out here, people just hanging out here on the deck. But where the real party's at, you can only get to if you have an elytra. So we don't have a stairway up here. This is the hot tub for all the hot tub streamers and stuff like that out here. So we could just kind of vibe. Nicely warm environment. Things are getting real crazy up in here. We got DJ Legos up in this piece, dude. Doing things. Little bit of a, what is this thing called? Hot air balloon. Never burned down once. Don't use netherrack. Use campfires. Not learning that from personal experience. Just saying that just because it's random. Anyways, that thing's wicked. Come down here. This is my first modern house I ever built, I'm pretty sure. Thought it looked cool. Interior's totally done, so check this out. Yeah. Looks wicked. Power plant. Water thingy. So it's obviously powered by a water wheel back here on a lake. Yep. Water wheels work on lakes. Or whatever the flip that is. The ocean? So... anyways, we get the power. I'm missing an end rod. I must have needed that somewhere. Or maybe we need a repairman in there. I don't know. Water, obviously, if you need water. Another little modern house. This is the pet shop, dude. Run by Xopa. I'm pretty sure Xopa, big chilling in here. A little bit of aquarium. These are all named fish that we'll never see the name of because they're behind glass. So all we can really do is look at them through the glass. And not know how much time has passed. But it feels like forever. But anyways. Back here, we got a little bit of a little thingy back here. So we can like pretty much, you know. If you want an animal, you can have like a random, you know, whatever the heck. Okay, whip that egg. Okay, check this place out. This place is probably one of my favorite houses right here. This thing's wicked. We have this. Love this. This was obviously a Prismarine house. No beacon effects because I'm a Chad. Don't need beacon effects here. We got the purple house built for Jack. Like, what's up, dude? He's like, build me a purple house. I was like, I got you. I got you. We'll get into that mayor house. This is Frank's house, dude. Frank's vibes. Frank's vibes. He's a fisherman. He hangs out. He's got a little bit of a house deal going on back here. A little bit of a dock view. Let me come through here. So Frank works at the slime factory. We'll get into that here in a moment, but let me show you guys what's down here. This was built by armor stands and flipping helmets. I thought that was really cool. Can you just fill it in with sand? I thought that was really neat. A little bit of a dock, all dilapidated and busted up and stuff like that. And down here, we have the actual slime farm, which is pretty cool. And then the slime factory that's hauling slime out of here. And these slimy holes. Yeah. I said it. We got holes with slime coming out of them. And a flipping minecart that's continuously going through there. So it's pretty sick. Show you guys the mayor's house after this. But right now, we're going to look at Slime Town's factory of slime with toxic gases coming out of here. And where they ship out all kinds of slime stuff. You know, it was a slime crime company. The HQ. Every day, 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. Back my old days. Was got, you know, 0 days since incidents. This place is completely drama-free. So your typical work environment. This is Frank. He's always working hard. Never gets a day off to actually go fishing or anything like that. So that's big sad. Watch your step, obviously, because safety first. We got this creeper who's whipping slime balls at flipping Frank as a bully, dude. We got the manager out here getting mad at this guy with the wandering trader holding him back as he's spitting on him for bullying Frank, as he should, and all that kind of stuff. chickens that don't really want to work, and then this guy who's eating, you know, on his break, this guy who chops up all the slime and whatnot. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's a slime factory, dude. Over here, this is the mayor's house. She runs this place. It's Bunny. Pretty sure you've seen her a couple times in the video. She's got the rabbit, the crazy bee, and the calico cat. So this is one of our big supporters, Jimmy. He's our lawyer up in this piece. We got Bunny, who's the mayor. A little bit wacky, quirky personality. And then we got Essentially Dead and Bird, who are kind of just like, you know, the crazy ones out of here. We got a little bit of this thingy. Can't show you what's behind this wall, otherwise I get in trouble by the mayor. But there's a bunch of stuff up there, you know what I mean? We don't go through that, but yeah, that's the town hall right there. Let me get some snacks real quick. I'll show you guys this area. This is the outdoor market. This was like the very first time I ever got to mess around doing like outdoor market areas. So if you want to buy fish, kind of smelly, but it's here. Small storage rooms right there. Yeah, we got, if you want to buy water, we got a little bit of a well right here. Try to go as detailed as possible. Plants, honey. I think this is supposed to be like leather. And a little bit of a butcher area right here. Just behind here, we have the bakery and a small little chicken coop. Actual functional. You know what I mean? A little bit of a bakery because I was like, oh, I'm gonna build something with brick and we're gonna make it look sick. So this is where we cook up all of our cakes up in this piece, dude. Look at this. Look how perfectly cooked that is. Yeah. And then we got a bunch of stuff that's on display and whatnot, you know, just kind of just chilling and stuff. As a bakery would do, you know, put it all in the window, sell it. Back here, I'm going to show you guys something I've never shown anybody the entrance to before. So this is going to have to be a secret between us. This is the black market. It's actually right here. Not that obvious. But right through here, I kind of click this button. Bam! The black market right here, dude. Where they sell all kinds of crazy stuffs. Like totems and rabbit's feed and... we got Shadow back here. He kind of runs this place. People who sell apples. People who sells grass. All this kind of stuff. End crystals and whatever it may be. I was just trying to mess around with crying obsidian down here. So yeah. Anyways, we got Football Crazy's house. She wanted something built out of... What the flip? Where'd the door go? There was a door here. Huh. I think there's like a way to get up. Oh yeah, look at that. See? Wicked. That's pretty cool. We got Bill's ice cream truck, who is currently just absolutely stun-locked at the amount of people who are waiting for ice cream as this guy fixes his flipping cooler up here because the ice cream's down, dude. These guys have all been waiting patiently for ice cream, and this guy maybe a little bit too patiently because he's melted. So GG on that one, Bill. We've got the pyramid right here. This is for Colonel. Before we get into that, this is our treehouse right here. This one is built for Loki. We wanted a little bit of a treehouse. So we come through here. This is our a little bit of a pyramid in here. So we got Colonel, who actually lost their hardcore world to a tier 3 rocket and ice. And that's why he's a little bit shorter than some people. Because he actually lost like at least a foot of height by crunching into ice that day. That's why you don't use duration 3 rockets. I only use duration 1 because of that. For those of you guys who want to ask. We got flipping Slime Shady, big vibe, big vibe. These little slime altars, big chillin'. Got these really cool like pillars. I love basalt, dude. We got the chunky boy. All these people here who are like the guards. Pretty neat. So, that's pretty neat. We need to find a bed stat, dude. Not fixing to do this at night, so we'll just rip on over here. We'll sleep on on one of these balloons. And by balloons, I mean umbrellas. Obviously. So we'll make our way over to the llama area. So this is my first take on a terracotta house. I don't know what this is. Is this stucco or whatever the flip that is? That's a different look in the house. Anyways, I was playing around with like a lot of stuff. This is a map of Slimeville. What's up? We've got this house that's built out of a lot of crafting benches. So these are actually smokers. Every day open. This is called the smokestack. We use smithing tables for the top. I thought this was kind of cool. We built what are these things? Furnaces. Try to build a house out of all these things. We got a big flipping hammer. You know, got blacksmiths out here and stuff. Pretty flipping neat. We got all kinds of llamas out here, dude. When we want to get all the llamas in the game, basically, and start breeding them up. Look at all the, you know, like fancy and stuff. So this is a little bit of a llama stable for this place. Don't really come out here too often. Don't need this many llamas, and they're kind of aggressive with the spitting. So slime, come through here. Sup, Sin? She hangs out. We got a little bit of a slime tunnel. This is an aggressive staircase, just so you know. This is back before I knew what a landing was on a staircase, because holy, this thing goes down. But I thought this was a cool, like, design here. This is where all the slime gets, like, fed into. Comes through a like, little flawless redstone design right here. Oh, big chillin', big chillin'. But not a, you know, a staircase for the faint of heart, tell you that. But we learned. So we come up through here. Make our way down here. This is a pink magenta house, or whatever the flip it's called. Magenta. I think I did the interiors out here. Yeah, look at this. This is when I wanted to get better interiors. I got cushions and stuff. Those are just banners. A little bit of a room back there. Pretty cute. I like it. Over here, we've got another brick house because people love brick. It's got an interior. We've got our first greenhouse. It's actually the first house we actually built. One's for Wayward. So it was a big chillin', big vibe. Little sleeping bag up there and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Just trying to play around with like different kinds of like interiors and whatnot. We got anime out here, big chillin' out here. Come through here. We got Shadow. Got a little house. Most of the interiors are done. I don't want to hear it. This one, we built this one out of Tough. This one's for Luke. Wow. So this is pretty cool. But I already looked at that house. Okay. Come over here. I think I did this one for Butter. This is Butterton's house. You know? Messing around. Got a little bed up there. A little bit. He wanted acacia or something. Can't remember what he wanted. Coat Star. We're out here doing all the studies and stuff. Pretty cool. I like it. Built this one over here for music. Wanted pink glass. So this one was a fun one. And we got the original toast up in the air. So I just wanted to kind of create something neat. This is when we like built a little bit of a bar right here. A little bit of one of these like areas out here where we listened to the other side disc for the very first time and just vibed. You know? It's a cool little area. We got Enjoy. He's got a nice little like house where he wanted it built out of diorite. A little bit of a lore behind that. We'll get into that here in a second. Got his whole gaming setup up here. You know? Don't ask why he's got a wandering trader lamp. This is for Luscious. Cheeky, dude. Luscious has got a little bit of like a little bit of a system going on here in Slimeville, where she's able to yoink people's stuff out here to take your sugar. She's also got a good view back here between all the houses, because down here she's got a little like tunnel here where she can get around the world to basically yoink your stuff. A little bit of a cute corner. She's got a little like bed in here and stuff. That's cool. Pretty neat. We come through here. Pop, pop. This one was built for OmiAm. Another little house that we wanted to build out of brick. Brick was all the fad back then. People love brick. Got ourselves a little bit of what is this, a greenhouse? This was fun. I think I built this when I wanted to get honey at first. Not a very productive farm by any means. Copper for cardistry. This was probably one of the more challenging interiors because it's such a weird layout. It's just a circle. Pretty cool, huh? Mushroom house. I love this house. This house is like, what the? Why do I hear a piglin? Anyways, what the flip's going on around here? I don't know why there's a piglin out here. Oh, snap! Dude's got a nugget. Oh, that's an Easter egg. A new one. Little workshop down here. Modern house. This one was cool. Got another one of these things. Bop. You know, triple bed action. Little light pole. Little view at the back here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Gonna do that. We did this one for Colonel. He wanted pink. Anything pink? So we got this little area right here. He sleeps up here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Warped wood? I think that was the theme of this one. A lot of the interiors are done, dude. I don't want to hear it. I think that's supposed to be like a heating vent. I have no idea. But yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. I'll show you guys the area over here that we built for Rusty. Rusty wanted kelp, dude. I actually really like kelp as a building block. Look at this thing. She's our resident flippin' marine biologist who studies the axolotls and how they're able to shove their face through blocks. Among other things. This is where I used to, like, you know, breed up all the axolotls and stuff. Over here, we have an emerald mine. For emerald ore, dude. If you ever want to get some emerald ore, we got a little bit of an emerald mine down here. Got a bat who's just like pointing there, you know? You go down in there, you know what I mean? Get some emeralds. We got this sheriff's office. Hey, y'all. Built this one for Pern. Pretty cute, pretty cool. A little bit of a jail here. Where we had, like, you know, a reward. And all that kind of stuff. Little sheriff's badge. Got some peeps up in here. You know what I mean? This guy's trying to escape. Going through there. This is like a fake body. And then I'm pretty sure one of my moderators, Carissa's up in this fish. So, that's the sheriff's office. We got this pyramid over here. Built this one for Bonsai, dude. This thing's pretty cool. This is also where I get a lot of my, where I used to get a lot of my, where the flip are they? Yeah, mushrooms and stuff. I think I only have 2 of them in here. Yeah. I had a bunch of skelly horses in here. Obviously used them. So yeah, this is Slimeville. Show you guys a little bit of this. But Slimeville also had a little bit of things done to it for Christmas. And I'll show you guys that here now. Where over here for Christmas, we actually have the Grinch. Up on this hill over here who looks over Slimeville. All jelly and stuff. So this was one of our very first Christmas builds, actually. Where I wanted to do like a little bit of a Grinch thing. So look at this mountain. The mountain's like perfect. Ish. So we just slapped the house up here. This is the Grinch. Birds. You know, where he looks over Slimeville, which is way over there. You know? And inside of here, he's actually a big fan, dude. He's got a little campfire. He's got a thrown over tree. He's got Max. A bunch of presents that he yoinked. You know what I mean? So yeah. This was a cool little build. Okay, from here, we could probably head on over towards... We'll go over towards the tree farm Panda Sanctuary area after this. I think we'll go to the Panda Sanctuary first and then the tree farm. And then we got the Trident area and all that fun stuff to visit after this. I might have to restock on rockets. So we'll make our way over here through the dilapidated flipping area. I haven't seen a wandering trader at all today, which is kind of weird. But kind of like on brand. I want to, like, obviously we want to connect a lot of these builds up with one another as time goes on. Not everything's connected. But it's obviously a pretty big flipping world now that we're, I think, officially 3 hours into the world tour right now. And we're only a little bit way through this world. So this is literally the product of having 6,200 hours in a world. Yeah, come down here. I'm gonna yoink some rockets before we go on here. And then I can show you guys even more stuff. Never go through a portal without your chest plate on, dude. Never know. Alright, come through here. It's hard to remember all of the Easter eggs and everything like that. I don't fly through this tunnel. This tunnel's a little bit too confined for me. But if I want to go over to the tree farm, I think that's over here. If I can see. Oh. Oh, this is the Wither Skelly area. Well, you know, wardens make things a little bit more complicated, dude. I think it's over here. Oh, this is Bunny's area. Nope. It's over here. Can't see anything out here, dude. Okay. Right here, this is the tree farm area. This is where the tunnel's at for the tree farm. We wanted to use azalea, sweet berries for the floor. Just make it very, very green and overrun. Oh, we'll kind of fly through here. So this takes us to the tree farm, the Panda Sanctuary, also the Trident area of the world. So if I come through here, this is actually the Panda Sanctuary right here. So we get on through here. Alright. This is the Panda Sanctuary. I wanted to build something very, very beautiful. I wanted to build something to play around with the scale of things. That's why we have giant butterflies and stuff. So let me show you here. Do a quick little fly through here. We found this perfect mountain range that had like a, I think it was like a meadow or something like that in here. We got these big giant bees. One's got green eyes. We got the big, what the flip kind of butterfly is that? Like a monarch or something. We got these guys up here. For the fireflies. And I guess we'll start right here. And this is for Rusty. This is Rusty's little area. She's got the axolotl pond up here. And it kind of looks down at a lot of the things here. We got the Caterpie and all that kind of stuff. Yin and Yang. We'll go into that area. There's a lot of stuff going on here, so guess we're just gonna start right over here. Alright. So, this is the honey shop. This is where we sell potions and whatnot. We got a little bit of a honey heart right here. This was run by Bees, dude. So she runs a lot of potions through here and stuff. She also hides a bunch of potions back here and stuff for speed if we want to get the juice. What is this guy's name? Manphy. I think that's a Pokemon. So we built that up. Thought this was neat. I got this area over here ready for an expansion. So we're gonna build a bunch of like really cool ants and stuff through there. Over here, we have the knowledge tree. So the tree of knowledge in here. We built this into a kind of like a library. It's run by Wire. So we got like Daphnis and stuff like that, yoinking books. Thought this was a really cool build. Got people who are surfing on ladybugs. Ladybug right there, in case you didn't know. Coming down here, this is all built for Luke and Mono. So big hearts inside the chat for them. They've got the panda heart. We have the science facility right here. This is actually where we got our brown panda and learned how to do that. We got the blushing panda right here. This is where we keep all of our brown pandas in the world and where we breed them up and all that kind of stuff. This is also where we like kind of like evaluate and look at pandas, and we're wondering how they're able to stand on a 1-block flipping bamboo and all that kind of stuff. We got chaos. This guy's looking at potions. We have Amanda over here. She's the doctor around here. She's like the scientist. Super into pickles. So she's always got she always keeps it behind her desk. Little like washing station, and I think over here we do you know, stuffs. Really cool build. This actually has like a beacon beam that goes through there. If I turn on my beacons, actually, I can show you what that looks like. So we can just go into our rendering. We don't typically have beacons on, but I can show you guys how this thing works. Press that button. Look how cool that looks. So it makes it look like they're like kind of like behind, you know, like a force field type deal. Let me just turn it off. That's pretty neat, huh? So go back into here. We turn that off just because it looks like a strobe light show. So pretty cool. Make our way through here. We have ourselves the gift shop and a little bit of a cooking area, like a catering area. This is the best we can come up with a mushroom banner. Strangely difficult to do. We got a couple more mushrooms over here. This is the souvenir area. Hips runs if you want to buy some souvenirs. Want to buy some clothes or whatever it may be. In here we have this guy. This is like kind of like a catering area. So you're like, hey-o! We have no cardboard in the oven, obviously. Kind of redundant. Should never put cardboard in the oven, but not everybody knows that. So, you know. And then we got this guy. Yeah. We'll make our way down here. Actually, we'll make our way over to the slime area that is run by get jumped. There's a little bit of a slime cave back here. Pretty neat. So if you want to buy like slime and all that fun stuff, you can come down through here. Then this is run by Yash. Got all the slimes in here. It looks kind of horrific. But hey. Down here, we got a bunch of stuff down here. Holy. Got this area. This place is run by Cola, dude. This is before we had the blue axolotl, so we just started building blue axolotls. Starting to lose hope at this point. Never thought we'd ever get the blue axolotl. So like one of these fishing areas. So we got all the axolotls there. Saltwater fish back there. Freshwater fish over here. Puffer fish. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of this area. Over here, we have the candles run by Outlet. He sells fancy candles and lighting and stuff like that. So we got like little candles on the floor and fancy chandeliers and all that fun stuff. Really cool. Over here, we got a little bit of a shady shop. This is the plant shop run by Sin. Don't ask. She sells melons. We've upgraded the melon farm, obviously. She's always checking inventory. Go ahead, ask her if her neck hurts. It definitely does. I've never seen her look up from there. A little bit of a terrarium back there. Don't even know what the flip that does. Oh, it activates that. I guess that's a bamboo farm. Cool. Yeah, I got all that deal going on here. Guy throwing a flipping emerald into the pond. Really neat, really neat. Little bit of a music shop that we built for Heyman. We got the other side disc. He sells, you know, pianos. Apparently you sit at them. Guitars. Some people would even call these guitars. We got a little bit of a panda, or these guys, these aren't pandas, dude. We wanted to like listen to a little bit of music, you know. We could vibe out, play the drums. Do you, dude? Let me get up in here, dude. Sorry. So yeah, that's this area. Come through here. I guess we'll walk this way first. So, I built all this, obviously, We got like little pandas, or why do I keep calling them pandas? Parrots. Flipping parrots. This place. A little bit of a lore behind the bees breeze. Annie Hoosler. We got Snowbee. We got this guy who's got a little like fart cloud behind him. Bees' cousin. Not paid to say that. Anyways, selling all kinds of bees breeze up in here. With a cool looking banner and stuff. Got over here, we've got a little angry bee and all that kind of stuff. Coming over here, got another little bridge. And then we got the Oracle next door. You guessed it. Another bunny build. So she's got this Kuromi thingy in the floor type deal. She's the Oracle. So she looks into her little thingy right here and she's like, "Brah, what is this? This is crazy, man." And then she's obviously got the thingies coming out of there and that kind of stuff. This is a cool like little room right here. Ladybug. So I'm gonna need you guys to put on your big pants here because I'm about to show you guys something heckin' scary, dude. So this is what happens when the Warden first came out. We built one of the scariest shops known to Minecraft up in this piece. So if we come up here, beyond all these flipping crazy pandas, who actually have like the 3rd strongest bite force out of all flipping bears. Hello, why? But if we come dangling on through here, this is the Warden shop, dude. Anyways, we're gonna sneak on through here. We got the souls in the floor when it's realistically it's just 2 C's. This is the headhunting shop built for Abra. Thought he had the most expensive immortalized. Freaky, dude. Anyways, headhunting shop, pretty lit. So hopefully you guys all made it out of that with your with clean pants. Got a little bit of this area, a little bit of the bamboo transition. Comes up here, we're like, dang, dude, look at this. Come over here to the or what's that guy's name? Jimmy Neutron ice cream or whatever the flip it is. Looks delicious. It's supposed to be an ice cream cone. It's run by Ryzen. It's got freezers and such. You know? This guy's actually inside of the freezer. Can't get out because he's standing on honey. Pretty cool. If you want to get all your flavors, go for it. Got a little, that guy there. I think they're called polar bears. But I'm no animalologist. We don't go this way because that place doesn't go anywhere yet. Take you guys over to the areas over here. Got a couple more places to look at. We'll come on through here. Hopefully we don't get blown up or something like that because, you know, creepers are a thing. Auction shop. If you guys want to buy flipping animals, this is the place to come. You know what I mean? This is where we auction off flipping animals, dude. We got mushrooms. We got this random guy. We got that random cat. People buying and flipping animals from Heart Attack. Pretty sure this is Crimson. He's got Bluey. Got the Trident. This guy. A little bit of a Snow Fox action. Who's he holding? Feather. We got a Strider. Got the parrots out here. Building with Purpur. Making it look easy. Over here, this is kind of like a thing that we built for Scar. Good Times with Scar. This is a grayscale flipping jelly head. We got a creeper running away from there with a speed potion, which I thought was pretty creative. Are you kidding me? Help! Flip! Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get up in here. This is the Cat Cafe, dude. What's up? Run by Buttertons. What up? He's also a cat, dude. We got all kinds of cats up in here doing cat stuff, jumping off balconies, playing around on flipping scratching posts, scratching stuff up, playing with string, hiding inside your plants, playing with, you know, sticks on a flipping whatever the heck that is, chains hanging off walls. We got all kinds of cats. Lots of paintings on the wall. Everybody loves those. Little like this thingy. Little bit of this action right here. You know? Just a little thing for cats and stuff on the balconies. Love this. In terms of this place being pretty much done, I think this is pretty much it. I can take you guys over to the tree farm now. Let me just make sure we didn't forget anything. Like I said, we've got the Caterpie. All that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's a little bit, sometimes you can kind of get lost in the amount of stuff that goes on in this world. We fly up through this way. We can come over here. This is the tree farm right here. So we can kind of go to bed. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Close your eyes. This was a completely different style, dude. Just go to sleep real quick. Don't look at any of this stuff. We're not there yet. Okay. Go over to the portal. And we'll kind of take it all in. This was like, I want to do a completely different style of tree farm. I manually chop down all of my trees. I know, it's crazy. You're like, bro, why are you manually cutting down trees and stuff like that when we have, like, you know, tree farms and stuff? Because I don't duplicate TNT, and honestly, I just wanted the stats. But this is the portal. Obviously, you guys know what the Nether hub looks like, but this is what we come into. Kind of like, got the big giant panda head up there. A little bit of a, like, spot up in here. Kind of come through here and stuff. We got the little bit of a bridge. This guy's coming out of the forest. I don't know what the flip just happened over there. First crane ever built. A lot of logs. This is the tree farm. It's basically just a platform where I can kind of farm trees. Pretty much. We got all the peeps up in here. This is a pretty cool place, you know. Got bees over there, all immortalized and stuff, hanging out on some logs. We got this skelly horse that pushes this area. Up here, I chop the trees. Alright, pretty straightforward. Big trees chop up here. Little trees chop down there. Everything gets like watered into the flipping area over there. Never use this area. I got mushrooms if I ever need to chop some mushrooms. We can also farm roots down there, so that's pretty cool. If I throw an item in here, right? Trap chest. It goes through an auto sorter down below. So if I'm chopping trees, I'm gonna have all A's out here at one point. I'm gonna have like cool like all A huts, so they're gonna come out, collect all the sticks and stuff like that for me. Down here, I actually have the tree farm, like storage area. We got a big giant diamond axe, big giant diamond hoe, and then we've got all the storage and stuff like that. So like, probably gonna see those bone blocks probably show up here. We basically organize all these items up here that you see. So maybe we'll see some stuff. I use this thing more than Twitch will ever tell you I use this thing. But yeah, basically we just get all kinds of stuff. Never broke the flippin' water Vader up in here because I never set it up back there. Pretty cool. Pretty open room. Come back here, even opener room. We got another little like one of these deals. So if I click one of these buttons, oh, the lever, it just shoots all of my my cocoa beans in there. Lever. Flip. This thing is for the nylium and stuff like that. If I ever want like nylium, like grass and whatnot, I can just kind of go down here. Just like fire this bad boy up. Don't remember how to turn it on, so you just have to use your imagination. It just basically bone meals the bottom, shoots it back and forth, you know what I mean? That's how that thing works, you know? We're gonna go over to the tree farm area now. So I wanted to build, hello? I wanted to build like some cool houses. Where I wanted to try to challenge myself to get better at roof styles, dude. Holy. This is kind of like the Viking roof thingy. This is a full-on cart pulled by rabbits. Pretty crazy. So they're always getting fired up and ready to go. Interiors are done. Chicken coop back here, absolutely booming. So got a little chicken coop back there. Speaking about booming, dude, I built this house and it got blown the flip up. It's an Easter egg now. I ain't fixing it. I blame this guy. Or a creeper. Depends. I had a bunch of rabbits in here. That's why I have a bunch of rabbits now. All over the world. Like, they're everywhere, dude. Like, we got a little bit of a well right here. People hanging out. We got Kristen and people throwing flipping diamonds in there. This is a triple roof style. This is our wood factory. This is where we process all the wood in the world. So this is where we like dry out the lumber, cut it all up with rabbit's feet. We just kind of like a drying rack. Bunch of cool stuff. It's built out of flipping blast furnaces. Right? Look at that. That's pretty sick. Okay. A lot of talking. Okay, anyways, what are we like 3 hours into this tour now? We got more trees here to kind of like nestle us in here. Back here, we got a little bit of a lake. A little bit of a patio. People hanging out. You know, little bees. Bloodlines. This is all built for KipSnip. God of trees. We even built like little wet beavers and stuff like that. Look at this beaver, dude. It's a horse head. Look at that. Isn't that sick? People like fishing, blowfish, or pufferfish, whatever the heck you want to call those things. So we got beavers all up in here, dude. I got a couple dead fish in here too. But he hangs out on his swing. We got this little area going all the way across here. Dolphins got no flipping idea what's going on right now. But yeah. Pretty neat. All held up, and why are you so happy, dude? Anyways, this is like a big terraforming project. Big chillin'. Got people all around here. Just kind of wanted to create like a very, very lush green environment. After this, we go check out the Trident farm, which is pretty big. There was never a big tree here. We got Dark Lord of Doom, dude. What is this? I think that's supposed to be a turtle? Turtle's on a budget. I don't know why I didn't just put a real turtle in there. We got Debo. Jennifer out for a stretch. Stumpy the log. All that cool stuff. But yeah, this is our version of the tree farm. Pretty neat. We'll expand it as time goes on. But for now, we're going to go over to the Trident area. You guys can see where I get a lot of my tridents and stuff like that. And then I'll show you guys the Drown Town. The Little Rabbit Village. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Okay. Down here, this is where my Trident area is. So we put water in the Nether. This is the Nether, obviously back at the hub. Where we kind of wanted to do a lot of blues, a lot of like overgrown areas. Gosh. Couple wardens up there. Here, I'll show you guys the actual farm in here. So this is the Trident farm. I think this is a Redstonia design. Pretty flippin' epic. I'm gonna have to turn this thing down because this thing hauls. Once it gets going, I can't remember what time of day it is right now. So we'll just turn that down. Got the drowns again. This is where I get a lot of my, my not really that big into copper, but it basically shoots the flippin', the drowns up here. Once it gets fired up, it just starts like throwing flippin' drowns in here, dude. It's actually pretty insane. I got a crazy amount of tridents through here. This is all built for healer. So healer's actually like down inside of here somewhere. Yeah, this guy. Big chillin'. And then I just kind of hang out here. Once I think it takes a little while to get fired up. But then we just kind of like sit here and we just like kind of start swiping away. Killing all kinds of drowns and whatnot. And then like whenever or if ever I get a trident, it just shows up down here. I'll show you guys the outside. Whoa. Look at the size of this thing. Are you kidding me? Look at all that. Thing's massive. Got a lot of glass. It's where all of the flippin' these dudes spawn in at. It's pretty flippin' neat, dude. The thing goes hard. Okay, we'll try to fly over to Drown Town, dude. If I can dangle this jump. Second try. Don't look at the outside of this thing. The thing looks like heckin' cursed. But Drown Town is actually over here. Pretty neat. I want to build something here. I would love to do this. Like, look at this. Look at this, like, hole, dude. Isn't that sick? One of these days, we'll build something there. Over here is actual Drown Town. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a shader deal of that. This is Drown Town, dude. Supposed to be like a busted up bridge. Overgrown. All that fun stuffs. We got the tridents. This is all built for healer. Of course. This is where I keep all my blue axolotls in this world. This guy's name is Manatee. Get it? Sea cow. It's also where I keep this thing, because you'll see why. Random flippin' escapee. I don't know where the heck that dude came from. But we flippin' put glow squids inside aquatic tanks. That was pretty cool. You'll see all kinds of people here, like Dirty Dan, Landon, Lukewarm. We got a little bit of a turtle area. I got like a little bit of a bubble vader so we can like rotate those guys. You know what I mean? Axolotls for days. We got Timmy out here. Bubber. Healer who sits down on his throne. Behind here, we got 2 Elder Guardians. So that was a good time. Do I have my mob sounds on? I thought it was a bit quiet. So we got like, you know, the guards here. Potato Max, Carson, and Dark Lord of Doom. Fantasia, Avocado, and Bees, who all protect, you know, the only drowned to ever spawn in with 2 tridents, and that is what makes him special. He obviously, holy flip! He obviously loves diamonds. We got Guardians here as well. Tropical Fish, and then all the people who are around here and stuff, Magsy and... Down here is actually Drown Town, so this place is lovely. And it looks beautiful with shaders. So this is Drown Town, dude. This is where I wanted to mess around with a really cool effect. Fog effects underwater, dude. Look how flippin' cool that looks. And we got axolotls down there. It's kind of like a life that lives down there. But it's basically an underwater area for, you know, like a town. These guys are all named, dude. We got Shredder. We also got Swim Shady down here. I don't know if we'll be able to find Swim Shady. One's Eliza, Spoon, Dirty Dan. Yeah, that's Swim Shady, dude. You'll see a lot of shadies up in this piece. Obviously the trident right here, and then it goes all 4 ways. You know, all the different houses. As you guys can, you know, see. One day it'd be really cool to be able to expand this area. Because I think this concept is really flipping cool. We killed all these fans. I think they look wicked. All that fun stuff. This guy's swimming up with a totem. Be cool to like open that up and kind of expand out that way one day. This is my very first time I've ever built fully underwater. Conduit's up there, as you guys are probably wondering. I've never done any like fully underwater builds. So this was the very first time I ever got to do to tackle that. With every ascension, I try to learn something different. I try to learn something new. And I try to push myself so I can like kind of like learn more as the world goes on. But yeah, this is Drown Town. Place is wicked. So that's where this is where the flippin' milk bucket comes in handy. Not just for strong bones. And not because I'm, you know, 6'7". But I just need to drink milk for the spoon effect. Pop that back. Hero Elytra. We'll go over to the Fox Sanctuary now. I wish I had a bed out here. That'd be cool. Okay, we'll just kind of throw a bed down, dude. I can see all kinds of people up in here. Dustbusters, Green Valley Sam, all that kind of stuff. I think I keep a bucket, and by bucket I mean bed in here. So just kind of quickly go to sleep. Are you kidding me? Okay, well they're now down to grass. You know what? Just keep that in the inventory. Flip! That's an Easter egg. I'm just kidding. I'll fix it. Hold. Yeah, I'm out of here. Okay. Let's go to the other area now that I was just talking about. So, obviously back to the Trident area. What's down there? Nothing's down there. Okay, so we'll come to through here. Get this turn flawlessly. Fly up on down here. Okay. We're going to the Fox Sanctuary, dude. First time ever building a floating island, dude. Something different. Struggled. Built it twice. So yeah, this is the Fox area. All icy vibes up in here. We got a little bit of the blue glaze terracotta. This is where we get all of our frogs and foxes and everything like that. So, welcome to TMGs. So let me give you guys a quick little like whoop. Hello? I built this flippin' island, dude, twice. Yeah, it's not that easy building a flippin' island. I'll tell you what, especially when you're dangling yourself above the ground like that. It's not a good time. Anyways. This is it. Got TMG out here. Big vibing with his foxes. We got the icy trees. I also wanted to play around with like different kinds of trees here. If you look at this, this is a snowflake with a bunch of ice. For some reason, snow doesn't layer on ice, so that's cool. Yeah, so these are like my little snow trees and my little snow trees for the ice biome, spruce trees for obviously the foxes and stuff. So both foxes. We got the you know, the orange fox, the white fox, the phoenix fox, and the ender fox, dude. Should totally have one of those in the game. That would be cool. But yeah, just kind of messing around with different like you know, tree shapes and stuff. Kind of creating like a nice little environment. Looks like the flip. Look at these dudes. All kinds of foxes just laying here sleeping. It's a vibe. It's a little bit of a sanctuary. They've been going hard in the sweet berries, obviously. Kind of tuckering themselves up. But that's not it, dude. Below, we actually have a frog sanctuary. Frog sanctuary down here is where we get all of our frog action. You know? If we're looking for frogs, this is the frog area. Gonna get all kinds of frogs. You know what I mean? It's super, super cool to be down here. The vibe. Got this guy just chilling. Sin. But yeah. So relaxing, dude. I can hang out here all day, dude. So that's a little bit of the frog area. If I need to bring frogs into the world or anything like that, I can move them to people's Hall of Fame plots, which will be heading there pretty flippin' soon. Trying to think about if there's anything else I'm missing in this world, because there's a lot to show, and I think we've pretty much covered everything except for the Hall of Fame, which is a massive part of this world. Which will obviously take a little bit of time to kind of go through. Like I said, everything is interconnected on here. Oh, we can show the nether roof. Yes, so I'll show you guys how I get to the nether roof and what I have on the nether roof. So, I have a gold farm up there for Apterixuwu, the god of greed. Pretty cool. So we've got like 2 of those things. So we gotta come through here, through the mesa. We gotta go through our original portal that we came from. Just over here. What the? When we come through here, we can come around here to make our way to the original portal that we had. We first started this world on the nether roof. And then we kind of like went down below afterwards when we built our full hub because I wanted to have something bigger that we dug through tunnels and everything like that. So come through here. This will bring you to the nether roof where I'll show you a few things up here. Oh, this is our first original ice. This is our first iron farm tunnel that used to lead us out to the spawn chunk. So this is a pretty cool area. Remember that area that I was showing you guys way back then? That kind of like led down inside of the hole? Well, this is where this thing goes. So this actually leads to the iron farm. And I can show you guys this room real quick. This used to be my iron farm. Way before we actually had the big build that we had. We actually had like all of the iron that used to feed into here. This used to be our iron farm room until we expanded. So obviously like a lot of things have changed there. Frog light farm. We have right here, if we ever need you know, load up on frog lights, because they're probably one of the most beautiful parts of you know, probably the most beautiful light source in the game. Gold farm over there, but I gotta show you guys this thing real quick. So like I said, we have 10 wardens on this world. These guys, this is what I do to basically move these guys out of here. I can show you guys a little bit of the system, but it's basically just a shrieker with a water vader. But yeah, we have a bunch of wardens basically up here, ready to be moved out. So we have all kinds of wardens chilling. That we will relocate inside of this world. Flip! Okay, well now we can't see anything. So we'll make our way over to the iron farm, I think. Hopefully we don't fly into the iron farm. We'll just walk. Okay. This was like my very first concept of what was going to be my hub. I was basically going to have like a gold hub right here, and I was going to branch out different areas. This was like very early on. So this farm has actually gone through a few different changes, actually. I've built it like super big, got tons of portals. The portal's the one outside of the city. So, we built it up. We flexed with all of our gold. And then we were kind of struggling there for a bit because we didn't have gold, because we flexed with it so hard. But it's a very, very fast, efficient gold farm. Got a lot of flipping layers. Like 36 or something. I don't know. I'm not a mathologist. So we basically just chill out here. And we can like look down. It doesn't, you don't really like see it going too hard, but on the other side of the portal, it's actually going pretty flipping nutty. These guys just walk into the portals there. Pretty neat. Behind here, we've got the bartering farm, which is where we have all of our piglins, so we can trade up a lot of our gold. Supposed to be a floating castle. I wanted to challenge myself with diorite, try to make diorite look good. Supposed to be on a cloud, like a glass cloud. We got Pern and Struckus and Apterixuwu all hanging out there and whatnot. So they're big chilling. Piglins all get organized up through here. So we just like feed the gold in there. I'm pretty sure this is the logical Geek Boy design that we used in order to feed the gold in here. So, and then just down below, we don't have an autos filter or anything like that. But this is where we get a lot of our trades and stuff like that through bartering. And the concept behind this is, since I don't AFK in my world at all, this is all 100% like playtime. The bartering farm is actually tall enough where their iron or gold farm should be going at a pretty good speed. This is Sir Pig the 5th. We had to get a pig up here. It was requested by Apterixuwu. Don't ask why it's the 4th or the 5th. I don't know what number that is. Yeah, it's the 5th. So yeah, that's that. And then the gold farm is obviously hauling while I'm up there doing my thing and trading and all that fun stuff. I actually have over here, we have ourselves a hoglin farm, if I could find it. First try. This goes with Elusive's build. God of Red Rivers. This is where we can get a lot of our leather in this world. Absolutely amazing. Pretty cool. So check this thing out. I just chill out up here. Hoglins go flipping crazy, dude. They all die inside of the fire, right? And if I come down here, gracefully, because we don't want to pop a totem or something stupid. They all get down here, and then we just like, look at that. Pretty good way to get lots of leather in the world. I think it's neat. Love it. All right, I'll show you guys the Hall of Fame now. That little structure there is actually where I got the advancement for capturing the ghast and killing it in the overworld. I think it's called Unsafe Alliance, whatever it's called. I don't remember what it was called. So, yeah. Okay, this is the exterior of the big giant hub that you guys saw. Obviously, it's all down here. Okay. We're going to get into a part of this world. Shaders one last time. We're going to get into a part of this world where it's literally the heart of my entire world. So the Hall of Fame is something that we created on the channel for people to basically gain channel points just by watching the stream and supporting the stream on Twitch. It's where people can utilize their golden apples, which is our currency, to basically buy really cool stuff to deck out their plots. Besides just ascending, and I have something that I build for you guys. We have about 18 Hall of Fames, and it's pretty flippin' massive. So we'll come through here. And it all started right here with like a simple concept. This is the OG Hall of Fame. This is where people can deck out their plots as much as they want. You can buy all kinds of really cool stuff, show off your personality, spend your gapples, and everything like that. We got Outsider. I try to put there, if people who have ascended will have a banner, what we call the Phoenix banner, different colors. And we'll also, if it's completed, I'll also put a picture of their ascension on there too. So this is Xopa. He's got this whole deal, and that guy up there. We got Queen, Shadow. He's got a pretty decked out plot. Dearest, pretty neat. People can buy like really cool like paintings and stuff, and then basically deck it out. But this is basically where it all started. We got Goth right here. And then it kind of just expanded from over here to so many big things. As you guys can see. We'll go through them in somewhat in order. We got Pern and Sean. We come through here. Whoosh. Harry Potter Hall of Fame, dude. Floating candles. We got Slytherin. I tried to make something for everybody. We got Gryffindor. Got Luscious, Stella. You'll see a lot of big names around here. Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, essentially. Looking wicked. Kristen, a lot of pie. Apterixuwu. We got, this is my edition of Star Wars. Might try. Sith on one side, Jedi on the other. So we got, Sin out here. Big chillin'. You know, Trevsky, who's the Iron Farm. We got Football Krzazy, who's the goddess, or the goddess of magic, and all that kind of stuff. So as we go through here, you guys will see like all kinds of really cool plots, right? Got llamas in here, turtle farms, and flipping math lead, and Timmy, who's got a Zoglin. That's a hot sale item right there. We got Yoda. Hey yo, flipping old Yoda. Cardistry, just chilling. We got this area. This is the Bee Hall of Fame. It's supposed to be a little bit more lush environment. We got bees. Some of the people will actually be wearing different player heads. This is a data pack from Vanilla Tweaks. So she's got a pretty cool looking plot. It's really cool to kind of see what everybody's done with their plot. This is a cat theme hall plot. Lays is out here being a nerd. People have done some really creative stuff. So we got like little Axel right here. There's a little rabbit back there. Abby made a little aquarium. It's all color coordinated. As we come through here, you guys can see even more people. We got the Wither Bee right here for outlets. Girl Geeks out here. Chicken. Dang. Cybor Punk, actually very challenging to build on a small scale. So this is our Cyberpunk one. This is this one's for Loki. We got Phantom, Boyd, Mia, or Maya, Molten Blade. But I tried to do like a little bit of a design with like, you know, making these into like kind of skyscrapers and a city with like the manholes and all that fun stuff. You know, people can get custom paintings, basically upgrade them as we go. We got Tree, Dargan or Dragon, Carissa out here. It's really cool to kind of see what people have done with their plots. It gets pretty nuts, pretty expansive, probably literally the most laggiest part of my entire world. Like I said, it takes like 21 days of watch time, which is 504 hours just to be able to apply for one of these. So this is absolutely massive. This just shows like the community. Over here, we have the Legend of Zelda Hall of Fame. Obviously very special to me. We got people like Marsha and Andro who's starting up their own bookcase, bookstore and all that kind of stuff. Flipping these two nerd nuggets, buying all of my notch apples. Blitz has got flipping 3 of them, and Elusive has got flipping 2 of them. Are you kidding me? Finished off his. But yeah, this right here is pretty nuts. That's 5 notch apples. That's pretty wild. You'll see a bunch more as we go through the world and stuff. Netherite armor for days because we don't flex netherite beacons. We flex the community. So we got people who got netherite armor. Zoo's out here wearing the, you know, his head. We got Virgo. We got Amanda out here with the enchanted leather armor, which looks wicked. We got like little Jeb sheeps and cats and whatnot. Nether notch apple. Go through here. This is the Bone Zone, kind of based off of archaeology, where like the floor is like kind of like supposed to be like an archaeology area. Fantasia helped me out with this one. They were able to snag a flipping zombie with a flipping sword. We gave him the sword, but Nikki was able to yoink that as we were live. We got Kron, we got Skier out here, looking wicked, getting like full on benches. Krzazy, got Derek, Fantasia's got a pretty decked out plot. You know, people can kind of build them up as we go. We got Pumats, Stark. Remember, if you see these banners, it means that they've ascended. We got little shovels in the sand, like a nice little detail. We got Merc down here, getting there. Obviously, also ascended. Flip. Pretty flippin' wild. Okay, we'll go to Alice in Wonderland Hall of Fame next. Okay. You're about to see this whole area right here. This is for Bunny. Obviously, we've seen her quite a bit. So she's got all of her plot like all decked out. She's got all kinds of animals. People can buy barrels. Don't think I've mentioned that. Where people can get like kind of like their kind of like memoirs. She's got 2 of them, just for like little tokens along the way and stuff like that. Small animals. We'll put away the sword, dude. She's got a shed back here. She's working on. This is obviously her ascension right here. So she'd be out there with the shed. We've got the Mad Hatter table, big giant tea table. What the flip? There goes all my entities. You know, more flipping netherite armor. Got Pokemon Dad up in here, dude, and Honeybee, and we got Viper. There's a lot of netherite in this place. I don't know how many sets we're up to now, but it's really cool to kind of see like people deck out their plots as we go. Rockaboo and Jugs and that guy, the bald gamer. It's really neat to see this. This is a really cool set of armor. Love the banner too. Ascended. So that's pretty cool. Bullfrog. I love this color of armor as well. I think it looks neat. QQ. Know you're always lurking. Appreciate you. All right. Big Poi pants on. This is the Haunted Hall of Fame. Yup. This is where we're met with Sam, who also has a notch apple. Hello? And everything's looking all super symmetrical and everything like that. And was able to get an upside down mob who's holding a bow and an all-lay and all that kind of stuff. Obviously ascended. As we go through here, see even more netherite armor. Systematically. Has a pretty flippin' thick looking plot. Can barely see the guy back there. We got Rhino out here and Dust Eye and Shilly's out here. The thick looking plot as well. So that's neat. It's really cool to kind of like see like people's different takes. This one's a really cool take. Red Dawn's making like a horror theme. So he's got Saw. He's got the clown inside the sewer, the It clown. You know, it's really cool to kind of see like all the really cool themes. We got Mini. Real and true. Coming down through here. We're gonna head towards the space area. We got Stumpy into hot dogs, and you know, we got Hooner. This one's a pretty cool plot. So this was for DJ. Ascended as well. King of Freaks. He's got an invisible spider in here, dude. I don't know if you could see that. Small red pixel right there. That's a spider. Hey, oh. Yeah, see him? You big chillin'. A DJ. All right, this is the Space Hall of Fame. Literally light years away from the center of the flippin' hub, which makes sense. We got Smoothie. We got Professor. All glowy and stuff. More netherite armor as we go through here. We got Jennifer and a lot of cool like plots here. This is neat. Neat little design by Cola. Rails out here. We got turtles. We got bunny streams. As we go through here, we got pork chop sandwich. We got lukewarm. Kind of building it up. Alpha. DJ Red Cat. All these people. Literally, these two people right here are like 3 biomes away from the center of this place. And we're not even done yet. We still have lots to show. So I'll show you guys the Winter Wonderland Hall of Fame, Ocean Hall of Fame, and Egypt Hall of Fame. Egyptian, whatever you want to call it. Whip an egg. We'll get a chicken. Nope. All right. But yeah, this Alice one is supposed to be like the stump. You know what I mean? Chicken in a flippin' fountain. We'll work our way over here. All right, down here. We built this one of the Christmases. Pretty cool. Come down through the chimney. We got Snowmeo and Daphnis. Daphnis has got a little like thingy up there. It's like moving in or something. You know, we got more people in here and stuff. Cool armor. Flippin' Warden head. That's Sizzlesaur again. Flexing his notch apple. With all the arrows he's got going on right now. Silly and Bricks cheese. Got all of her stuff going on. Anna, big vibin'. We got Angel and Dawsome and Silly, and it's pretty flippin' cool in here. Like literally. And we got a flippin' nightmare of a this guy. What the heck you want to call that guy? Flippin' AK over here with like full flippin' netherite armor. Bruh. Lincoln and Dan. Dave. I know how to read. Over here is the Ocean Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's really cool. Very, very festive. This is the Ocean Hall of Fame. So we got like Dolphin right here. Supposed to be like a completely different vibe. We got the Spore Blossoms in here too. That's Dolphin. Kind of a big deal around here. We got Dean, one of my friends, you know. Raspberry. We got Kristen, and just got like kind of like a different vibe. I wanted to walk on lily pads and stuff. And kind of just like go. So it's pretty neat. We got some pretty cool plots in here. This is we go from like probably the wettest to the driest, which is pretty funny, dude. This was probably one of the most challenging ones I've ever had to do. Trying to bring like it's because it's so plain, but you don't want to bring life to this. I don't know. Apocalypse has got a pretty sweet looking plot. God of Apocalypse, pretty wicked. He's got a neat looking vibe. He's got the 4 horsemen. You know, he's going. He's going. You know, you got these. You know, it's always wilding out here. But yeah, and also if you see like somebody who's got a cake with a candle, that means they've been here on their birthday. They get a little birthday cake. But there's all kinds of really cool stuff that you can do and deck out for your own little plot and stuff like that. Lucifer and Savage, who's always complaining about how far he is, but he's really not even that far. It's pretty cool. There's always room for more people inside the Hall of Fame. All right, back over here. Got more over this area. So we're going to check out the cave one and the swamp one. So here we go. Like I said, we're back at the Ocean Monument. Like I said, this is like the heart of our world right here. So we got all the peeps up in here. Rambo, who's got the full netherite, dude. As we go through here, you guys can see a little bit more. We got Sammy Sue and Kawaski. TMG, that's their Ascension right there. Snoopy, there's a lot of flipping netherite in here. This is the cave theme, obviously. Wanted to kind of give it like cool like little geodes and stuff like that, and kind of go like very cave vibe from like the stone over to deep slate with as many ores as possible. Mine carts, all that kind of stuff. We got Mandolin. It's got some really cool stuff. Muhammad, Dumpy. Wiggs has got a pretty thick looking plot. He was here on his birthday as well. Joe, it's a cool banner. You can make like your own custom banners and stuff. Coco and Shauna, Bryson and Popcorn Sniper. Okay, can I fly through this without flipping hitting anything? Okay, frog. Down here, dude. This is like this is a swamp, dude. So we got Donkey. We got Puss in Boots. We got the dragon. Like Shrek. Pretty funny. We got Denty, who, you know, if you don't claim an item, he will yoink it. Basically, we got some goats down here and Snitchard. More netherite armor, which is pretty flipping cool. Overdose, Prevalency, Ascended. Rosary. We got, this one's a pretty cool looking plot. It's all greened out. By Penguin, and then we got Freya. I like her armor. It looks really cool. We got Freak and Kales and Zen. It's a wicked looking banner up there. Love it. We got Shark, Cassie, Heart Attack. Like I said, pretty cool. He was over there at the auction shop selling stuff. Got people like Path Knight. Then we've got people like, you know, Melly. Hello? Look at all those freaking mob heads. You kidding me? She's also a level snagger. So she snagged all of my levels. And she made me literally name every single one of these items. Just to do that. And then I had to give her another one of these. And then she's got her dogs hanging out here. Oh, and a little bit of a flower for International Women's Day. So that's pretty cool. Even scammed her out of it. We got Olivia, who loves pigs. And a lot of hay bales. So we got all this. Pretty cool looking plot. Like, people got a lot of cool, like, custom paintings and stuff. Got JoJo. Alright, we'll go over to the Nether, Greek, and Rainforest. And that's flipping it. Only like a, you know, a 4-hour-long tour. Okay, let me come down through here. This is the Nether, dude. Hello? You guys saw a brief look at this earlier. This is Dan. So we got Fortress on one side. We got Bastion on the other side. Kind of divided up. Wanted to make it look like the Nether. Got like more netherite armor, which is really cool. We got Proxy hanging out. We got this is a really done out plot right here, all gold, like Joberson. Nero out here. Got Ula. Some people have like dyed armor, all that fun stuff. We got Kool-Aid and Round, which is their birthday today. So happy birthday to Round. Mono and Leanne. What the? See something super trippy. We could sleep in the Nether because we're actually in the overworld. So we're chilling. We're chilling. Mike Roft. I don't know if you guys are able to put it together. Saw him inside the city. Saw him on Elusive's throne, and now he's got his own Hall of Fame plot, and it's a theme of a small chicken, dude. I love that. Kind of a little bit of lore. Got like people like Rubik's and Cloudy, Shift, Matt. It's just cool to kind of see everybody's like own interpretation of a plot. And it's cool to kind of see like where people can kind of go with a lot of things, you know? I don't have any more like netherite, but I'm building up on it. It's a constant struggle. We got the ghast where that shoots the fireball or the lava ball, whatever you want to call that thing. This is Greek, dude. Hello? We got like Kronos, God of Time. He's got his ascended banner, and we got Honey Bay. Pretty cool looking plots. Get. And then as we go through here, I just wanted to kind of create like something like very green, I guess. Green, blue, and like white. Very Greek vibe, I guess you could say. We got Warty. We got all this kind of going through here. Imagine not spinning. I know, right? Not spinning at all. We got a bunch of horses in here, dude. Renaro, he's got all the flipping sheep heads all decked out. Looking all fancy. John and Brennan got the horses going on here. We got Betty, B4, armor stand. We got Fletcher chilling, paintings. Joe and all this stuff. Boomers out here, dude. Havoc. Hello? Wait. Perfect. Yeah, I'll show you guys the Rainforest Hall of Fame. Want to create like a nice blue, a blue sky in here. Nice like a little carpet, all that kind of stuff. Lots of vines, which is like a massive pain in the neck to try and get going. So down here is the rainforest. Basically trying to create like a cool watering effect. This is the newest one that we have going on right now. We got Madoto, you know, boom. And as we go through here, it's supposed to be like a rainforest vibe. I don't know if you can see it, but sometimes there is a little bit of like water droplets that come from the ceiling. Right? So that's pretty neat. We got, I think this guy's Canadian. Dumlin. AOK. We got Larian and everything like that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Neladox. Maryland. Got Throwing Theory. Pretty cool looking pattern they got going on there. Leo and Frost Knight. Banana Pants. Big chillin' dude. Inglorious. Hanging out. Wicked. And then we've also left ourselves with enough space to pretty much expand into the next Hall of Fame for the future, which will actually be the Deep Dark. So that's why we have like this this place like all filled out right here. So I plan to expand the Deep Dark down there for even more people. And like I said, the only thing you got to do is just watch the stream. You gain watch time. You get gapples, you buy cool stuff, make your plot look wicked, and it's pretty flippin' sick. So this is the Hall of Fame projects. For the most part, that's the entire world. In a nutshell, that's pretty much what 25,000 days looks like, with even more to come. Because we do live stream every single day. We go hard. So go over here to the boat. We'll call it a day. And the next build that we will be working on is the Frog Haven, or Melly, while we finish off all of our Hobbit houses, Halfling Hills. So those are our next up-and-coming projects. But this is the very first ascension in our world. This is right where it started, the heart of the world, where you guys can see everything like that. Community is absolutely amazing. And then I come through here. This is where I start and end all my streams. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Thanks for the support.